Good.
Why? Thank God it's a Friday. Here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, we help you get your weekend started. Of course, it's a fantastic Friday morning right here with the Vooka Breakfast Show, your energetic start to the day. My name is Tisika Mazibuko Shabalala, your prime cut creative and your positivity dose of the day. Umam Shengu Omuhe, Indlovukazi Yagwantu ngithi kunina bayede lapho emakaya. Vooka Nation, are you ready? Get your Friday mode activated. And of course, I am not alone because you know what? Friday mornings, actually, not just Friday mornings, your weekday mornings can never be the same without the Vooka team. Mweketi Maimani, as you can see behind me, has something special for you. Mweketi, how are you this morning?
Ah, man, epic and interesting mornings is what we bring you right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. And thank you so much. I am good, but I'm feeling a little bit cold, man. And speaking of cold, yes, as you mentioned, it is a Friday cold morning, man. But when it comes to warmth, that is where you're going to get it with that energetic start to your day. And that daily dose of warmth accompanied by positivity. So we've got a lot of things lined up for you on this beautiful Friday, and I just hope with TC you're ready for this wonderful jam-packed show that we're going to be giving our audience and our viewers right there at home. All you need to do is to connect with us through our social media platform. Right now we are live on Facebook, we are also live on YouTube. Use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show so that you can connect with us. Also, we are live on Facebook. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show is the hashtag to use also there. And if you want to dial us in or send us your voice note, man, just to let us know how your day or how your Friday morning has started, by also sending that morning picture where you wake up to that beautiful sunshine in your place. The number to do that is 060 493-3226. 060-493-3226. And you're asking yourself, man, each and every time in the morning you see pictures in the background, we are dedicated into improving your bucket list so that you, your friends, and your family can travel to what South Africa has to offer when it comes to tourist destination. South Africa has to offer a lot. So we're going to be giving you our picture of the day. All you need to do is just to buckle up and get this information right and get yourself right there. So for today we have what we call Aquila Private Game Reserve. It is a big 5 safari destination located in the southern Karoo, just 2 hours from Cape Town, man. It offers a range of safari experiences, including 4x4 game drives, quad bike safaris, and horseback safaris. The reserve is known for its luxurious Afro-chic accommodation, featuring large rooms and cottages with outdoor showers. Guests can enjoy authentic South African cuisines, stargazing, and eco-friendly initiatives aimed at reducing the reserve's carbon footprint. It's a perfect getaway for wildlife lovers looking for an immersive safari experience close to the city. Looking for a big safari without traveling too far from Cape Town? TC, we've got a lot, man. Tell me, man, in terms of what we have, man, there.
Oh, man, Mo. The Aquila Private Game Reserve is definitely the perfect spot. Just 2 hours away and packed with a lot of adventure.
Yeah, of course, man. Whether you are into a 4x4 game drives, quad biking, or even horseback safaris, they've got it all for you.
And after a day out, you can unwind in their luxurious Afro-chic lodges and enjoy some local cuisine under the stars.
Yeah, man, one can tell you that it's wild, it's eco-conscious, and it's calling your name. Wondering how you will get there? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Let's help you get there safe with what we call Topical shuttle services, so that you can enhance your traveling experiences with your friends and family. Have more stops whereby you can check out some beautiful spots along the way when you go there. So right now, check this out.
Escape the ordinary and discover the extraordinary with Topical Tours. Whether you're a group of friends or a family looking for a memorable getaway, Topical Tours has you covered. Our all-inclusive tours take you to South Africa's most stunning destinations, from the scenic beauty of Mpumalanga to the vibrant life of Gauteng and the coastal charm of Durban.
Nation, I know we are always talking about having a jam-packed show. So, do you know what we have for you? Here is today's guest. We will be joined by Xolani Shongwe, aka Kosti, a decorated artist that has collaborated with big names in the industry, including the likes of DJ Tira with a hit song called Imali Ingenile and a banger with Ritabile Kumale called Kanti Unjani. Both these songs were well received by his fans, and this gave him more courage to keep working hard. So I know you want to get that Friday Mo started, so stay tuned for that. And then in terms of keeping up with the fashion trends, Mzansi, we will be having Riss Kumalo, a founder of Preppy Style Clothing, a brand that started in 2023, and it was inspired by the South African big brands, and where he is, and so find out more about what other inspiration that he got. So don't worry, he will be joining us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. So don't you miss this. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Go. All right, once again, a very good morning. Let's keep you updated with your latest news headlines. Starting off with the first headline, 3 men bodies found in Tshepisong. The bodies of 3 brutally attacked men were discovered in Tshepisong's informal settlement near Roodepoort. Authorities have yet to confirm the motive behind the attack, and no arrests have been reported. On the next headline, Meadowlands residents protest ongoing power outages. Meadowlands residents protest the ongoing power outages, demanding answers from Eskom. They've been without electricity for nearly 2 weeks with no clear explanation. Demonstration began Wednesday, urging government intervention. On another headline, Ramaphosa to visit Eastern Cape amid rising flood death toll of 78. Search and rescue operations continue in the Eastern Cape after devastating floods. President Cyril Ramaphosa is visiting the worst hit areas. Nearly 80 deaths have been recorded, with some school children still missing after their transport was swept away. Homes, schools and infrastructure have been severely damaged, leaving communities desperate for relief. The government has classified the floods as a disaster, with a possible further declaration pending. That's all for your news headline. Now heading over to your sports news, starting off with Formula One. Controversial FIA statute changes voted through. A 2022 McKinsey review of the FIA's governance structure recommended critical change to improve accountability, but concerns have been raised that recent decisions have weakened oversight. Key issues including limiting ethics committees' power, allowing ethical inquiries to be suppressed, removing the compliance office after Paulo Bassari's dismissal, centralizing decision-making under the FIA president and Senate president, and imposing strict confidentiality contract with 50,000 euro fines, enforceable without hearings or appeals. On basketball news, Pacers beat Thunders to take lead in the NBA Finals. The Indiana Pacers defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder 116-107 in Game 3 of the NBA Finals, taking a 2-1 series lead. Tyrese Halliburton led the charge with 22 points, 11 assists and 9 rebounds, while Benedict Mathurin provided a crucial 27 points off the bench. The Pacers overturned a 5-point deficit in the fourth quarter, capitalizing on 19 Thunder turnovers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the NBA MVP, managed 24 points but only 3 in the final quarter. Game 4 is set for tonight at 8:30 local time at Cambridge Fieldhouse. Now going over to your football news, Pyramids make big Rulani Mokoena play. Rulani Mokoena, former Wydad Athletic Club coach, is currently unattached and assessing his next move. Pyramids FC, fresh off their CAF Champions League victory, are reportedly in talks with Mokoena as they consider replacing Kruslanov Jusic, whose future remains uncertain. Mokoena has expressed interest in returning to coaching sooner, with Zamalek also showing interest though he withdrew from discussions out of respect for Pitso Mosimane. It remains to be seen whether Mokoena will return to North Africa after his challenging stint in Morocco. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more sports and news updates throughout the show. Don't forget to share your thoughts on these headlines with us on social media using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, and send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. Now, let's head over to traffic with TC Bamazibugo standing by.
Let's keep you updated with your latest traffic update right here on the Vooka Traffic. Fog and mist are affecting visibility on the N12 in both directions between the Putfontein Road and Kingsway. All lanes remain open, so drive cautiously. And then on your next traffic update, a crash has occurred on the N1 northbound Western Bypass at the ramp from the Golden Highway R55-3. One of the 4 lanes on the ramp is currently closed. And a vehicle has broken down on the N1 northbound just after the Allendale ramp from the Allendale Road M39 East. One of the 5 lanes is closed. And then there is a stationary vehicle on the N1 northbound just after Rimbonia Road, and that has been cleared. So that's all from me for your traffic. If you do happen to be on the road, do make sure to share your traffic update using hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or hashtag Vooka Traffic, or send us your voice note using the number 060-493-3226. So, are you ready? Is your Friday mode activated? Let's get started to get your daily dose of positivity for an energetic start to the day.
Hey family.
Hi.
My name is Tisiga Mazbugo Shabalala.
My name is Moketi Maimane.
My name is Musi Mist.
My name is Ketsuya Mguni
On the Vooka
Breakfast Show. Every weekdays from 7 a.m.
to 10 a.m.
This is where we are going to have our topical discussion featuring various aspects from different fields.
We're going to take care of you and it's going to be amazing, man. Right now I'm on the set of the Vooka Breakfast Show brought to you by the Blink-On Network.
Do not forget to subscribe.
That's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms.
Vooka.
See you there.
Well, yeah, certain blossom memory. Yes.
Wow.
And you're watching your favorite morning show, your energetic start to your day, accompanied by that daily dose of positivity, is what we're going to be bringing you right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. I hope you are warm on this Friday cold morning. Yes, it is still winter. One of the things that you should always keep on doing is to stay warm, because, man, we have had one of the residents right here in Gauteng who have died of hypothermia. So you should be careful, because the temperatures keep on getting lower and lower, but we are here to keep you warm. Do not worry, Mzansi, as we've got a jam-packed show for you. It is a Friday, man. On today's menu, man, it speaks to the people who are in the industry. You're asking yourself, which industry? We're talking about fashion. We're also talking about the music industry. Yes, Mr. Kosti, some of you know him. He's a guy whereby whenever you shuffle that playlist on a Spotify, he pops out. Working with big names. He is going to be right here sharing his story with us. But man, we've got a lot of things that we're going to be speaking about when it comes to the Friday mode. How do you activate your Friday mode? Heading over to the weekend. We know that the weekend has a lot of plans, Mzansi, but we got you covered. I hope that you got those news, sports, and headlines to keep yourself updated in what is happening all around in our local communities and in our country as a whole. And also with that traffic update from TC that will make you safe on those roads, so that wherever you arrive safely. Drive safely is what we are encouraging people to do on the roads. TC, are you still good on this beautiful Friday morning, man?
Hi, man. Mo, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm great.
Yeah.
Thank God it's Friday. It's a TGIF. It's also Fashion Fridays. And of course, I'm excited to hear all about Riz Khumalo's journey into making, preppy style clothing brand, one of the biggest local brands in South Africa. And of course, it's good to see young and, upcoming brands making it in the space, and of course I want that exclusive on the upcoming collab that Kosti is planning with Ukola, and I can't wait obviously to hear some interesting things coming from him on his journey in the music industry. And of course, another thing that's on my mind is obviously the news headlines that you read this morning. Yeah. But other than that, Mo, I'm amazing. I'm good. Yeah. I'm feeling amazing. I'm ready, man. I'm geared up. Are you?
You have to. Yes, man, I am, man. Of course, man, I try to put some combination in terms of wearing, because when it comes to fashion, man, and it is Friday, and we have seen a lot of time and an old age that has been on and on till today. They say when you dress good, you feel good.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
So I mean, in today's day and age, when we talk about fashion trends, man, I mean, people look messy, you know.
What do you
and
mean
I
they
don't
look
know.
messy?
They look messy, man. Like, in terms of what they wearing, man. Like, imagine somebody wearing a shirt and a hoodie on top of a shirt, then they wear a bomber jacket on top of that.
But that's how you dress.
What do you mean that's how I dress, man? Look at me right now, man. Look at me right now. I mean, I removed that Latino look that you guys always told me that I have, in which is also inspirational.
Locos.
You know, the Vatos Locos look. But in terms of, how other people dress, they say they are dressing according to their mood, right? If you
Or
wake
style.
up, if you wake up, you have a very bad day going on. Maybe yesterday something happened bad and you're like, you know what, today I'm not going to feel it. Let me just wear anything that I see. Because remember, for you to have an outfit, man, it takes time. You're like, what am I wearing today? Like, what is it that I'm going to wear today? People get stressed, you know. And of course, with women, man, 90% of women get stressed in the morning. Hence, they are always late for some of the function.
Always late.
I'm
earlier than you are.
The guy will always be there waiting on the car. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, I'm coming. While she's coming, and then she leaves the bag like, oh, I forgot something. You go back and change it. How do I look? Like, hey, man, you look fine. Like, man, not how you're telling me. Then you go back and change that. Like, come on, guys. Just have, I don't know, but is it a skill to be someone who knows how to wear? Is it a skill?
How to dress.
How to dress, yeah.
What do you mean? Is it skill to be
Yeah, in
someone
terms
who
of
knows how to
knowing,
dress?
man. Pella, you have different things. You can't just wear anything.
You can.
You can't.
You can.
It won't look good, man.
But then who's to say what looks good to you?
I mean, the people.
Well, then they must dress
Okay, it
whatever
depends.
how they like.
Let me say for us as presenters, you know, because they're like, hey, you're representing the Vooka Breakfast brand, so you need to look the part, you know, in terms of wearing, right? And then when you are just a normal person, you're going to the store. We understand. Still in the morning, you just wear.
my friend, they couldn't knit gown.
Yeah, but but with
It's a
us,
no,
man.
by the way. I'm not that I'm judging though.
Yeah, man. But with us, it's like, okay, hey, man, you even if you don't have enough, but you need to know how to, you know, coordinate.
Yes.
You understand, so that they can.
The combos need to coordinate.
They need to coordinate.
communicate.
They also need to communicate. You know, so it's something that I speak when it comes to the fashion trends over and over time. Look at when back in the days. I mean, I am of this Gen Z era, and when you look at 1980s, 1970s, there was those boogie pants,
The baggy ones,
the baggy ones, even like a lot of
early 90s
Yeah.
hip hop type, that Y2K era where everybody was like, just but man, some of the fashion trends back then were dope, man. I remember Amanika Boka, Amakumgedele, the Spice Girls.
I mean,
all those things, man. I mean, every era has its, fashion trends and its own, fashion looks. But either way, certain things in fashion will remain eternal. And some, styles never go out of style.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess also it's just the thing of which space are you in,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in corporate, imagine... I worked in corporate, and you can see, man. I think, they used to pay so much attention to me. I would be like, okay, maybe it's because I'm the youngest person there in the company. But everything, like from the way I dressed to my
envy
hair,
you, man. They
it was a
envy
thing.
you.
It was always a topic. The old ladies would be like, "Oh my God, is that really your hair?" I'm like, shut up. You have like red hair and you hear ugqoke ipalaza and they like ugqoke ipalaza ngama flip-flops with your chipped red nail polish. Like, wake up, like relax, man. Okay, so I have like ginger hair and I'm black. So what?
Yeah, man. I mean, a lot of people, they envy other people. Instead of asking nicely to say, you know what, TC, how do you do it, man? Can you please tell me about the combination of how I can look close to you? Because remember, you have your own character, your own personal traits that leads you to wear like that. You understand?
Like what the fashionistas that we've had on the fashion blog, all of them in my opinion, stick to this
Yeah.
one motto. You know, fashion is what you wear, but style is how you wear it. And you know what? When you got style, you got style, man.
Sigul,
Like,
no one can take it away from you,
it's
man.
in me.
Oh,
Like,
bruh.
Uguti, oh my God, when no matter what you wear, we are fanel. It's like, yeah, no, whatever hairstyle you do, oh my God, you look good.
It
Of
suits you.
course,
It
it's
suits
TC,
you.
man. It's the TC effect. It's me. I am the positivity. Dose
Bro,
of the
bro,
day.
I will tell
Of course,
you.
I'm gonna put the smile on your face. So
You know, I will tell you that there are people who are just doing it effortlessly, man. You know,
Yes.
like
It's
when
the aura, man.
bro, you tried, man. You even spent 3,500, and then when you look at this person, like, come on, man, how did they do it? Because I had a friend like that in college, ne? Hence they called him Style.
Yeah, bro.
Understand? And yes, even my friend, I always tell him, or Arthur, ne? Like, hey man, he can just pick up anything, and oh my goodness,
and rock it,
The
and it
eye.
will look like,
It's
bro,
you, dog.
It
It's
just
you.
came out of like a magazine.
We can't
or
take it
something.
away from you.
Yeah,
We can't take it away from you. It's yours, man. So yeah, man. Tell us what you think right there on our social media platform. Connect with us throughout our social media platforms. We have Vooka Breakfast Show live right now on Facebook, and we are live on YouTube. It's that Friday mode, man. And speaking of Friday mode, right now we're speaking about the world of fashion, the trends that have led us to where we are now. You know, is what you're wearing define who you are, right? And then I have TK90 right there on YouTube saying, "I'm a Vooka, I'm a good morning." Oh, finally, Friday is finally here, man. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Yes, Friday is finally here, and Friday is all. It's for all of us to enjoy ahead of the weekend. And I know that some of the people have plans, and one of those plans is to sleep for 2 days and not bath. Right? I am with you.
Wow.
I am with you. And then Manele coming through saying, good topic, man. Fact, everyone had the right to dignity, meaning everyone has the right to be dressed. Question is style and fashion a privilege? Right? You get yourself those nice clothes. You know, you look good, you feel good, you know. Now, when it comes to the style and fashion, is it a privilege for one to get where they are?
What do you mean? Where
Is it
they
a privilege,
are to
man?
have fashion or style?
Yeah, is it a privilege for one to say, okay, for me, you know, to have this certain style, I afford, you know, some certain clothes. That's why I look like this. You know, can we categorize and classify it in that way to say, no, man, the reason you wear is like you have money, man. You are moneyed, my sister. You know, that's why you are wearing those
No
kind of things.
ways. You can literally uye kwa dunusa or go thrift.
Thrift, right?
And you can pick out items and just, it's literally how you put yourself together.
Of course.
It's not about like how expensive it is or fashion labels or whatever.
Yeah.
It's literally just about how you put yourself together.
Yeah.
So, you know what? It's just, that's why I say
Yeah.
fashion is what you wear, but style is how you wear it.
Exactly. That's what we need, you know, because now there's a stigma that's going on and on that people think when you wear beautiful, when you look nice, is because you have a lot of money and you can afford certain clothes. But
I've
now,
seen rich people who don't know how to put themselves. Please, I mean, really, have you looked at how Mark Zuckerberg dresses? Bill Gates,
Simple, man.
Anybody. But I mean, obviously, you know, there's also this saying, Uguti, you know, the poor dress to look rich. And they
to look poor.
and then, you know, it's like, you know, the rich
I mean,
don't
I
care about
came
how they look,
across-
man. It's like the money's in my bank. I don't need to prove to you that I have it.
yeah, that's why this one is very broad, ne? Because I have heard of a term called being a minimalist, you know.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so like
Yes.
when you are that person, it means you don't go, you know, deep into, you
like
know,
all the
yeah.
luxury, because
Yeah.
you know, there was this one video that I watched on how brands, you know, create the effect of luxury to make you want,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
because I mean, you're buying into a certain lifestyle. You understand? It's aesthetics, it's status, it's power, it's attention, you know, kind
Yeah.
of thing. It's that kind of thing. So basically, that's all that is like. brands and all of that, luxury. It's all an illusion. But yeah, you know, mina nanoma I can come in and dressed with my impahla zami that I went kwatunusore jozi, small, and I went and I picked particular items and I put them together, and I come to you when you're dressed head to toe in Bulgari or whatever, and you still and you look whatever
good, man.
but like, and then it's like, okay, so then manji, how do these compute?
Yeah, you know, I mean, one would argument because a lot of people now, they're trying to gain the confidence of, you know what, man, telling people that whatever that I'm wearing, man, I bought it for 7 rand. You know, I bought it 6 rands, you know, where I bought it. Because we have seen, man, in social media, especially the people that I like, you know, my influencers, the Magozomela, you know, I better Louis Vuitton from top to bottom, you know. And the guy has a big belly, you know, the belt is Louis Vuitton, like everything. But man, it does not look good, man. It really doesn't look good. So it says a lot of things with branded clothes. I mean, when you have like retail stores, you know, that sell, you know, clothes on a less price, they're just telling you it's not about, you know, the price of what you are wearing, but it's about how you wear, man. I just like the initiative that Mr. Price did, man. Mr. Price Fashion.
Oh yes, I love that.
Come on, man. What they did there, man. People showed their creativity on what they can do with a certain cloth, with a certain, you know, given anything to wear. You know, they just show their potential of, you know, bringing in the newly developed style that people can look into. But come on, man, the conversation does not only stop there. Tell us what you think, man. In terms of dressing up, it's Friday, man. You know, some of the people are preparing to see, you know, other people outside. You're preparing for a date. You're preparing for a wedding, a funeral. You know, do you stress about what to wear in the morning? Are you that person that, you know, you take 1 hour, 30 minutes to prepare? You even set your alarm to say 4:30, I'm waking up. And the event started 2:30. But when at 4:30, you are up, you are still looking for something to wear, you know, things like that. It can be stressful.
I'm one of those people. I am guilty of that. Sometimes I'm so indecisive on what to wear. Like I'll change, like I'll have an idea of an outfit in my head and then I put it on and it doesn't look like that. Then I'm like discouraged. I'm like, take it off. Take it off. Like, you know what? And now like nyangala, like, you know what? I don't know what to wear. And then now I'll sit there overwhelmed.
Mood,
and then I'll like turn the room upside down, taking everything out of my thing, trying to, and then after that, then I settle on something and I'm like, then it's like, oh, this mess. What am I going to do about it?
What am I going to do about it?
But then, yeah, Vooka Nation, also something we'd like to see. How is your style? Show off your style right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. Tag us in your outfit of the day picture. How are you looking this Fashion Friday? We would love to see your outfits. And of course, you know what? Let us know what kind of style do you usually go for? How would you describe your style? Yeah, Vooka Nation, join the conversation. Comment, like, share, subscribe, tag a friend to tell a friend. Afriberry, are you okay, my sister?
No, I'm doing good. Hey, I hear you guys are talking about fashion, and then it reminds me that I actually have no sense of fashion.
What does it
sense
take
of fashion or sense of style?
To develop sense of style. What does it take?
I could say
for
sense of style. Hey, so because so most of the time the days when I like literally nail it on the butt, and then there are days when I'm like, oh, I'm not sure about this. Then I have to call in the Inspector Gadgets that I live with. I'm like, oh my grandmother, and be like, okay, guys, help me. Does this look good? And my grandmother's like the worst. She's like,
yeah, ne.
Hey, boy, in some One
thing about black family households and the black mothers and grandmothers, just body shaming.
Hey.
Top of the list.
They don't miss that. So I know with me that if my grandmother doesn't body shame the outfit, then
I mean, they're looking out for you.
Good.
It's one of the ways to tell you that, man, come on, eat healthy, exercise, you know. I mean, maybe your grandmother can't tell you, hey, my child, you know, they don't even know about vision active, working out. the only way they know how to communicate is to literally hit you with that body shaming. Aibo wena, umkhabo ngaka.
Pregnant.
You know, things like that, man.
Or how the first time they see you is like, yo, but to make it, it's been such a long time since I've seen you.
Yeah.
Wait till nonne young. And I'm like, wow, man. Like that's the first thing. That's the first thing you're gonna say. I mean, you're right. You haven't seen me in a long time. But like the first thing you're gonna say after not being able to see me after a long time is the fact
Yeah.
you know Nile. Okay, Margaret, it's fine.
Yeah, man. But as you know, man, fashion trends, it always changes from time to time. So how people wear and how they look, outside, it's determined by, how they feeling. Maybe even, when you go to an event, it helps you to say, it really helps a lot of people when they have a theme. It just makes things easy. But when they say, hey, man, we have a party, come through like, oh my goodness, should I wear a suit? I mean, if you used to corporate, maybe I've worked at corporate for 38 years. It's like, the only thing that I'm used to is a suit, man. Every occasion that I attend, I go with a suit. Whether umemulo, I rock up with a money suit.
Oh, like a Majan. You know, when you come from the mountains, now you have to wear that chazi and that thing. Like, now it's like now that for him, like I'm here. I'm a man.
Yeah. Talk to us, man. Right there, Zinzi Elizabeth coming through. Say, good morning, Vooka Nation. I have a song request. If possible, please play me. Thank God it's Friday. Hashtag Sivugile. Instead of playing it, maybe we'll sing it for you. We have a musician right here in the studio. Of course, don't worry, man. We've got everything covered right here for you. Whether you want a poem, we've got you covered. Music, we've got you covered, man. Rapping, we've got you covered. Right, and then Zinzi coming back saying, hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, the best and only audio and visual radio right here. Shout out to that. And then Mr. Mbimni coming through saying, a very good morning, team. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Hashtag Sivugile. And a happy Friday, Vooka Nation. Take care and stay blessed. To you too, Mama. Take care and stay blessed. Banele coming through saying, speaking of style, I don't think I have style and I don't follow fashion trends, but there is dressing up presentable and there is sloppy dressing and cleanliness also, right? Okay. So there are those things along the line whenever maybe you're dressing up, right? That, sometimes you just become sloppy. Hence I'm telling you with the skoo gang. The skoo gang, man, I don't know. It's like
chap life.
They're going through a lot.
W's in the chat.
They'll tell you that, hey, yo, my life is
Stevie.
my life is quite easy, my friend. That's how I look like this,
Hi, guys.
I mean, they would even go to an extent even with the, the celebrities.
Yes.
I mean, Nesty C came with this trend of bad hair, and now, with bad hair, it was not the intention of let your hair be bad, man. Don't clean up your hair. People got it all wrong, It just make it look bad, but in a clean way,
like in a dope way, like in a fashion creatively. Don't way.
So
guys,
people took it far, man. People took it far. It looks like you didn't bath.
J. Cole grew out his hair. DJ Spoo, remember? When I mean everybody started like growing out the hair. Jay-Z grew out his, that whole look like you're homeless. It was cool, like looking like you're homeless. Not to usont you're not supposed to cut your hair. Kwashembe, you mustn't cut your hair, mustn't cut your beard. Nothing. Let that wild hair. That's literally your rebellion to the system to say, I am black. I'm gonna let my hair just be in its natural element and just do the things that it does, guys.
Yeah, man. I mean, they say in an African way, your hair is your antenna.
Yeah.
It's like your dish. Connect to a certain satellite.
Satellite dish.
I mean, cut it, man. Cut it.
Cut it.
Some of you, man,
cut it.
must
cut it. Cut it.
Cut the hair. If you can't take care of your hair, cut it. It's as simple as that. And then you come and say, no,
okay,
guys,
so you're telling
bad,
me,
bro.
so are you also one of those people that say, like amatreza misi, or what was that thing that they said to in corporate? for the black people, like, but you need to have your hair neat and what. Remember the Zulaika, that one girl in school, is it Zulaika?
That they cut her hair.
She had an afro, and they
Yeah.
were like, no, this is not.
man. Yeah.
You need to, make your hair presentable. So you saying dreads are not presentable? Are you also those people?
No. There are people who can't take care of their hair. I'm speaking
Yeah,
about
that's
those
true,
people.
hey?
There are people, man, who know how to take care of their dreads, man. Oh, man.
Hey, they look healthy, they're
Yeah.
shiny, they look nice.
Yes, man.
Oh, that healthy afro, I've seen some of those beautiful afros, that healthy, beautiful
Yeah,
afro.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
love it.
Like how the style that Rihanna did, man, with her hair, the dreadlocks.
Oh yeah, the locks.
And a lot of people did it, and they understood the
It's
assignment.
called it's boho
Boho.
dreads.
Boho.
faux locks.
Boho.
Boho. Boho. BOHO. Okay.
Yeah, man. So those kind of things, just keep your hair, clean. As long as you keep your hair clean, and then we don't see flies all over your hair, then we're going to accept it, right? And then Zinzi coming through saying style and fashion is a privilege to some degree, especially when touching on finances. Some may not be financially privileged enough to be stylish and fashionable, but some have money, but are rahlazo to the fashion culture.
Are a hlazo, man.
Oh,
Ihlazo, man.
Yeah,
Embarrassment.
man. A lot of people very shame. I honestly speaking, by ihlazo, to the fashion culture itself. Because man, if you're going to go with ispanzula, hey man, you have to know your story. If you mess it up, baba, you're dealing with the wrong people right there.
It's butchwa.
Yeah, they will take that all star of yours because you don't know what you're doing, my friend.
Wow.
Right.
I'm going in for Moose and Steven today, like I see.
Yeah, so it's those kind of thing, man. If you're going to represent a certain culture, know how to do it, because now they are just doing wrong things. The Skoo boys, man, they're just messing up the hip hop culture, because all of them. I mean, you'll never find a piano guy wearing the baggy,
Ow.
Yo, who?
Ow.
Name one.
I'm joking.
Never.
I just knew I went for that one because you love him.
Never.
Okay, Azin.
I mean,
let me make this easier for you. You'll
you will never. That's the thing. It's something that is instilled in your mind to say, okay, man, if you're a hip hop artist, this is the way I should wear. Baggy jeans. Los khate. Capo. Those beanies and things like that. Don't bath is one of the cultures right now in the hip hop industry. Sip some lean and don't bath.
No, that's a lie, but okay.
It is. It's not, man. It's not. Like I've been with some cats, who have who are in the industry, and whenever you guys are having your sessions right there, rapping, like, hey, my goodness, guys, what is going on here? Like hygiene, kwenzakalani, I mean, it's those kind of things when you look into the culture, when you go deep into the culture, and the culture that is also influenced by outside, celebrities, and looking at what can I mention? The US is the one that is influencing most of South Africa's, fashion trends.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, they look up to how those, decorated artists in the US wear, especially, your Kendrick Lamar's, your Jay-Z, how they wear is like, man, that's top tier. Ish. But you find out that, you are not him, my friend. Be you. You are not him. It's painful to find out, trying to look like someone. But now, whenever you try to, wear the same clothes, you are not him. You won't find them. You can go anywhere. Ask ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT. Come on, man. The gents are coming. The thing is, the gents are coming with an influence of branded clothes in the piano industry. I won't lie.
True. But I mean, obviously, we you are a brand, and I mean, as a brand, you gotta have merch. So, It
Yeah.
was something Keketsa Hutamo once said about, branching out and how to make, comedy profitable for
Yeah.
yourself. And that you must, create a brand, turn yourself into a brand and then create branding, and then from there, merch is going to be your next step because then you can make money from that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and then, you can have your own community of people, a movement. It needs to just, that's why I tell you, like, all of this it's literally about buying into something.
Yeah.
And that's why even with us, coming up with like merch for the Vooka Nation, it's a thing of a movement. You
Yeah.
joining a movement. You are the woke gang, the Vukuzenzele gang, Vukusebenze gang, the people that go and get it.
Yeah.
It's for something. You are buying into a lifestyle. You are sending a message when they see you wearing it, like they know, hey man, this one, Vooka Nation, and then they
man.
represent something.
Yeah, it
Do you
has a
understand?
message, underlying message,
Yeah. Whether it be to be like stylish, or whether it's to just say it's style,
Yeah.
it's fashion, it's a movement, whatever
Yeah.
it is, it has a purpose.
Brand alignment and brand positioning is one of the things that you need to know. So Musi coming through right there on YouTube say, yay, TC, nakele bojwala khale. But I'm now a hot man.
Man.
You understand? And speaking of hot man, let us show you what he is speaking about. Istela sama hot man, because you understand, man. There are those times whenever I'm so cool, I'm just like, hey, my friend, you're not supposed to wear anything, man. You are representing a family right now. You understand? So this is how Musi, represents himself as a hot man.
Yeah, that's his outfit.
No baggy pants, no los khati. Imagine doing a los khati with this kind of thing. You hot man limele. You understand? I mean, it happens, man. I'm a hot man limala, man. I mean, you can't outgrow something, because from wearing baggy jeans, in your time.
Wait, what was that thing that guy from Piano Pal said, Taki, about like hip hop guys over a certain age, guys in the hip hop industries being over a certain age and dressing a certain way? Yo, hey, that guy.
Hey, Taki is controversial. I feel so that I don't like Taki, man. But hey, man. It's the piano pulse things right there. But yeah, man, I think with, what has been mentioned with the Grotman and Sister, there's that gauge now. When you get there, like, hey, you no longer wear anything now. You have to say, hey, mabakbona bantwana, like, hey, sister. And then now with your fashion, they're like, how, sawona koko. It's like, aibo, bantwana, aibo. And then they're coming through saying, let me ask fashionistas in the studio, does style require thought? Or it's either you have or don't.
Hey.
Can one learn it though? It's the question that I've been asking, that can you develop a sense of style as time goes?
You can.
You can.
You can.
Yes, yeah, you can.
Okay.
And then for some people, it's something that you need to think about. Consider the event or what's happening during that day, what look or how do you want people to perceive you or see you on that certain day.
Yeah.
So that's why you find some people tend to switch it up. For example, that girl, Konjuban, Ntabi, ne? If you know Ntabi, she's like famous on Facebook and like
She's a
TikTok.
fashion influencer,
She's
man.
a fashion influencer. So she literally shows you that
yo,
sometimes it's not necessarily about going out and buying something new.
Yeah.
It's about turning maybe that one skirt or that one shirt into different outfits by pairing it with different things that you have at home.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Because I think for someone, when they think about fashion, it's like, looking at you, man, it's like you took time and maybe you went to even YouTube or you even studied at a course for wearing like that. So good up and kudos to you. Keep on wearing good. But yeah, man, we we encourage people who are in the fashion industry to some kind of share their thoughts, their insights of what is the fashion industry has to offer in terms of developing and coming up with new trends. And that's why we're going to be having I know what's that guy, the guy who's coming,
Riz
Kumalo. Yes, Riz Kumalo. I almost said Riz Madlisa. it's Rich Kuman, right? Yeah, man. So, in terms of wearing and preparing yourself, Mzansi, we all know we have our decorated artist right here in Mzansi by the name of Casper Nyovest. Once again, Casper Nyovest packages for the hashtag Fill Up Toyota Stadium 2025 amid massive demand, man. So he has announced and gave the prizes for your VIP packages. Right, so it's some of the ones that I'm going to go through right now so that we can see, because we know we have people who love seeing Casper Nyovest performing live on a stage, right? So for the VIP experience right there, Nyovest posted and said VIP packages are finally out, and we usually put these out 2 months to the show, but the demand for Bloom is hectic. We feel the excitement and we want you to organize yourselves in time. Also important, VIP always sell out before any other tire. So please try reserve your spot as soon as you are able. And then he sent the details where you need. 6 December 2025, Cass is doing another fill up.
Yes.
How do you think it will go? Are people going to attend, or other people are going to be skeptical in terms of it's Cass, we've seen him, let it pass?
I think most people are actually going to end up attending because it's been a long time that Casper actually did a concert.
Yeah.
Or and then when you also look at it, the
Shebeleza.
No,
one?
the one that recently came out.
Pepe,
Oscar.
Pepe.
Pepe Ba.
Yeah, but-
Yeah, man. And
Like
yeah.
it's also been a while since he actually released anything, and then so you
Oscar
take a look.
Reminder.
You take a look at the fact that so Cass kind of took like a, maybe, if I'm correct, maybe like a 6 to 4 year hiatus where he didn't release anything, and then now he came back, and then to top it off, the remix of the song literally won album of the year at the Metro Fame Awards.
Yeah.
So for him, I think it's like, you know what? Okay, so me taking a break, that means I still got it because I came back and my song even won Song of the Year, man. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's literally going to be the 7th time where Casper is, inviting people to fill up a certain venue. In 2015, he did it at the Dome. 2016 came at Orlando Stadium. And then 2017, he did it at FNB Stadium. 2018, he went to Moses Mabhida. 2019, he went to Royal Bafokeng Stadium. 2022, he went to Mabato Stadium. Now he is heading for Bloom, Toyota Stadium.
Yeah.
Fill up Toyota Stadium is what Casper Nyovest is going to be doing on the 6th of December 2025. The announcement also came with the exciting reveal VIP packages that are now available that I've just shown you right now on the screen. So let us go through, some of the prices that are available. Of course, for Rona Magodzomela, you understand? You're going to find, yeah, man, it's things that speak to us. So, of course, other people. Are le bojwala ko VIP jo. You're not going for alcohol. Man.
We're going for the meet and greet, bruh.
Yeah, man. So let's go through. So table for 2, man. If you are going with your friend, you're going to be paying 8,000, right? Access for 2, 4,000 rand tab and 1 parking lot. 1 parking slot or lot.
Yeah.
1 parking. Table for 4 is 14,000 rand. Access for 4 and 6,000 rand tab and 2 parkings. That means if you and your friend, you are coming with your cars. But why would you come with 2 people? You are driving, I'm driving. Why would you just use 1 car? But it's table for 4, Akira. We understand. We're not judging. And then table for 6, it's 21,000 rand. And it's an access for 6 people. And the tab is at 9,000. Available tab is 9,000 rand. And 2 parkings, of course. And then table for 8 for Ronache Magodzomela. You understand? 28,000 rand. Going to be paying 28,000 rand for a table of 8 people. Right, access for 8 and 12,000 rand for tab, open tab, right? And then 3 parkings are going to be available for that package. And then when it comes to the all packages, they include access to the exclusive VIP lounge, the Golden Circle, VIP parking, optional VIP shuttles from selected areas in Bloom, welcome snacks and drinks, dedicated waitressing services. It's going to be fun.
Nice.
So people should be looking out for that. And as we've been seeing Casper Nyovest, man, he has been on our screens for such
Yay, and he's out
also
on these
streaming, man.
podcasts. Man, he
You
must
know,
come to Vooka Breakfast Show.
streaming.
Sibuzo kuthi.
Yeah, man. So,
Asondele simlandazela.
yeah, he must come, man. Nyovi. Because once more papela, baba go Vooka.
Skala sawayisinya.
Bampatla baba go Vooka. You know, so and I think what
You went, nice.
yeah, man. And you know that Cass always bring big guns, man. I'm talking about your
He
Major
goes
League.
all out.
I'm talking about PH. I'm talking about DJ Shimza. I'm talking about Ulo de Song, bro. Yo.
Oh man, those
come
are the
on,
OGs
man.
of the South African music industry, man.
Yeah,
Why, when
man.
I-
Making things happen. About
FNB,
Tulo the song.
Yo, man. He's able.
Grew
You
up
know,
like
that's one of the
high
things.
school,
man.
beng mamelu Tulo the song.
Rambo.
MLV.
You know, it's some of the things, man, when you go attend some of the events, just look at the people that he is able to bring along. That's what people, when they say we need a poster, they want to see what's your lineup, man.
Yeah.
What's your lineup? Busy seeing about TC, like, ay, sala no TC wako. Yeah, man.
Banelo funan.
No, I come as the voice of God. It's
Yeah.
interesting, you know, you would pay the 28,000
Okay.
and still make it back in the same night because as part of that VIP package, you'll be meeting similar minded people.
Networking.
You can
maybe.
network and make that money back, right? So let's go for the 28K one.
Okay.
course,
Look at that. Banele wants us to go to Bloom.
Cough
Can you
out
hear what
money,
he's
man.
trying to do? You see what he's trying to do?
We must go there, vele. As Vooka fanele siye lapho.
Cough out the money, man. Known for turning iconic venues into unforgettable spectacles from the Dome to FNB Stadium, Casper's Philip legacy continues to evolve with this upcoming event, marking another bold chapter. We usually only put these. Okay, I read this one.
So if it doesn't work out, he mustn't come crying again like how he cried when and he's like, yo guys, do you know how difficult this thing is and how much money he lost and all of that. Ungakhali, Casper,
Yeah.
please ungasikhalili. Ne mabangazithengi and then like you spend all that money setting this thing up. Ungakhali.
One of the things he learned is doing proper research.
Okay.
So for I think it started last year to organize this event. So
Yeah.
he went on, on different campaigns, going on universities and just doing those, what you call, polls,
Yeah.
in different provinces. And he saw that when it comes to Bloom, man, people
The
want
support
him.
is there.
The support
Okay.
is there.
Okay.
So definitely I am hoping that it would work out, man. Out of all, man, it's Cass, man.
Yeah.
You know what? It's Cass, doing this. And he's not only doing it for himself, but doing it for the culture. You understand? Doing it for the culture, man. So I just hope even the guys who are busy with the beefing things, will get along and come and enjoy. Yo, I can't wait to see the lineup of the piano guys. Yo.
Hey, Lali Yanos, you and the Yanos.
Hey man, the Yanos are the movement. You feel me? The Yanos are the movement, guys. They are the movement, man. Which movement? Yo,
Which movement?
come on,
Basically,
man.
I
Come on,
reckon
man.
piano nani movement in it too much. And I think it's also had a bit of an influence in terms of how Casper does his music. Because if you remember correctly, before Casper fully went back to Yabana Lengoma Kipile, he was part of the piano movement.
Yeah.
So one thing I like about him is the fact that he's a broad artist and doesn't say, me, I only do hip hop or fair. And you
Hip-hop, dog.
And then you say, take a look at how people are throwing shade at him for like switching from being like a hip hop cat and now also doing piano. That's
But didn't they do that with Sizwe Alakain?
they did.
Appreciation.
They did. But then he made them see Uguti, as much as I switched, I can still do it. It doesn't matter which genre I do. I got this.
Still the
man.
best that ever did it. I'm joking.
It's appreciation and recognition, man. We're going to continue with this conversation when we come back from giving you your recap of news headlines and sports headlines. Right now is 1 minute past 8, top of the hour. Let's go for a short break, give you a news recap, and when we come back, man, we continue with our daily dose of positivity.
Hey family.
Hi,
My name is Tisiga Mazibugo Shabalala.
My name is Moketi Maimane.
My name is Musi Mist
my name is Ketsuwe Mguni.
on the Vooka
Vooka Breakfast Show.
Every weekdays from 7 a.m.
to 10 a.m.
This is where we are going to have our topical discussion featuring various aspects from different fields.
We're going to take care of you and it's going to be amazing, man. Right now I'm on the set of the Vooka Breakfast Show brought to you by the Blink Network.
Do not forget to subscribe.
That's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms.
Vooka.
See you there.
Well, yeah, shopping blossom memory. Yes.
Wow.
This is Ken, the one Irish comedian. You're watching Vooka Breakfast Show. Tune in every morning, Monday to Friday. Well, yeah, shopping blossom memory. Yes.
Wow.
Bodies are found in Tepisoma. The bodies of 3 brutally attacked men were discovered in Tepisoma's informal settlement near Vooka. Authorities have yet to confirm the motive behind the attack, and no arrests have been reported. On the next headline, Netherlands residents protest the ongoing power outages. Netherlands residents protest the ongoing power outages, demanding answers from Eskom. They've been without electricity for nearly 2 weeks. No clear explanation. Demonstration began on Wednesday, urging government interventions. On the next headline, Ramaphosa to visit the Eastern Cape amid a rising flood death toll of 78. Search and rescue operation continue in the Eastern Cape after devastating floods. President Cyril Ramaphosa is visiting the worst hit areas. Nearly 80 deaths have been recorded, with some school children still missing after the transport was swept away. Homes, schools, and infrastructure have been severely damaged, leaving communities desperate for relief. The government has classified the floods as a disaster, with a possible further declaration pending. That's all for your news headline recap. Now let's head over to your sports news recap. Starting off with the Formula One controversial FIA statute changes voted through. The 2022 McKinsey review of the FIA's governance structure recommended critical changes to improve accountability, but concerns have been raised that recent decisions have weakened oversight. Key issues include limiting the ethics committee's power, allowing ethical inquiries to be suppressed, removing the compliance office after Paulo Bassari's dismissal, centralizing decision-making under the FIA president and Senate president, and imposing strict confidentiality contract with 50,000 euro fines, enforceable without hearings or appeals. On the basketball news, Pacers beat Thunders to take a lead in the NBA Finals. The Indiana Pacers defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder 116-107 in Game 3 of the NBA Finals, taking a 2-1 series lead. Tyrese Haliburton led the charge with 22 points, 11 assists, and 9 rebounds, while Benedict Mathurin provided a crucial 27 points off the bench. The Pacers overturned a 5 deficit in the fourth quarter, capitalizing on a Thunder 10 over Shai Gilgeous Alexander, the NBA MVP manager, 24 points, but only 3 in the final quarter. Game 4 is set for tonight at 8:30 local time at Gamebridge Field House. On football news, Pyramids make a big Rulani Mokoena play. Rulani Mokoena, former Wydad Athletic Club coach, is currently unattached and assessing his next move. Pyramids FC, fresh off their CAF Champions League victory, are reportedly in talks with Mokoena as they consider replacing Krusnanov Jusic, whose future remains uncertain. Mokoena has expressed interest in returning to coaching sooner, with Zamalek also showing interest, though he withdrew from discussion out of respect for Pitso Musimane. It remains to be seen whether Mokoena will return to North Africa after his challenging stint in Morocco. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more sports and news updates throughout the show. Don't forget to share your thoughts on these headlines with us on social media using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, and send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. Now let's head over to TC with your traffic headlines recap to keep you safe. Standing by.
Vooka Nation, if you are still on the roads, here is your traffic update. Fog and mist are affecting visibility on the N12 in both directions between the Putfontein Road and Kingsway. All lanes remain open. Drive cautiously. A crash has occurred on the N1 northbound Western Bypass at the ramp from the Golden Highway R55-3. One of the 4 lanes on the ramp is closed. A vehicle has broken down on the N1 northbound just after the Allendale ramp from the Allendale Road M39 East. One of the 5 lanes is closed, and a stationary vehicle is on the N1 northbound after the Rivonia Road, and that has been cleared. So that's all from me for your traffic. If you are on the roads, do make sure to share your traffic update using hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or hashtag Vooka Traffic, or send your voice notes on 060-493-3226. Now, let's get back to your daily dose of positivity for your energetic start to the day.
The Youth Business Launchpad by Protea Glenmore in partnership with Iatile Events and the Vooka Breakfast Show, man. This youth month, all cooks, vendors, chefs, and food business owners are invited to showcase their product offerings on the 28th of June at the Market Day in Protea Glenmore. All we need you to do is to come out in numbers and have the experience of what is going to be taking place right there at Protea Glen. We know that is Youth Month, and we have a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs on the block that are coming up. It is an opportunity for you guys to come in and also showcase what you have. And also, if you love food, just to explore what other people are doing out there, this is a good opportunity for you. So let us go back and look into what is going to be happening. If you make quarters, African cuisines, non-alcoholic beverages, snacks, packaged food like acha, biltong, plates, desserts, frozen foods, this event is definitely for you. We know that there are people who specialize in making that decorated acha, bringing in the spices, the sauces inside of it, man. Also beverages, man. We have seen a lot of entrepreneurs coming up with newly branded beverages that they have made for themselves. So we are calling them to come on this day. So there will be workshops on how to take your business to the next level, mentor and meaty pairing, and online courses from the Vooka Academy, and much more. We know that when it comes to being informative and getting the information that you need for your business is what you need. I mean, we know that starting a business is not an easy thing that you can do as an individual or as a team. So this is an opportunity for you to come there and learn, because Vooka Academy has so much in store for you, man. Right? So propel your food business forward by learning from industry experts. On the day, there are going to be people who have been in the game or in the industry for such a long time who can't wait to share their journey, their experience, and their advices on how you can run a successful business and become as big and successful as they are. So definitely come there in numbers. So as you can see right there, the media launch taking place on June 16, Monday at Protea Glen Mall. Register today on the website you see on your screen and fill out the form and join us on the day. Come on the day on the 28th. So on the 16th is when they are launching their media. The media launching is going to be taking place on the 16th. And then on the 28th, that is when we're going to be having foodies. Aboma Fobela. If you love food, different kinds of food, quarters that will be sold at the event, do make sure that you get yourself there on the 28th of June this month. So you've got the whole month to prepare yourself, and don't eat things that will fill your stomach on that day. Maybe you can start fasting because that day will be filled with awesome, great ingredients that you have never seen in your life. You're about to see the creativity of what people do with their food. And also, you don't have to miss out because every day we are streaming from 7 a.m. up until 10 a.m. And during those days, we've got something for you, which some of the people who will be there selling their food will be coming right here in the studio to sit down with us on what to expect, right? So you don't want to miss this beautiful event that is going to be taking place right there at Protea Glen Mall. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready. Yeah, my stomach is ready. Do not worry, guys. I'll definitely be bringing in a hungry stomach.
Yeah, 11 minutes past 8, and you're still watching your favorite and epic morning show and giving you that energetic start to your day and that daily dose of positivity. Located in the heart of Johannesburg, it is Soweto, Johannesburg. That is where we are streaming live at the Blinko Studios. You know, man, that's what we do. Connect with us all over our social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. Right now, we are live on YouTube. We are also live on Facebook. Use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show to connect with us, engage with us so that we can engage with you. That's the aim of Ukuvuga. Let us awaken those things within us that we want to. And then if you want to dial us in, man, the number to do that is 060-493-3226. 060-493-3226. That is the number. 12 minutes past 8. And you know, man, Friday is not disappointing when it comes to the menu. Kosti will be joining us. And you know, man, he is a decorated artist. When it comes to him working with one of the biggest artists, he is going to be here sharing that information with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. All you need to do is just to stay on those gadgets and those devices of yours to hear the journey he has been through in the music industry, man. We know that when you become an artist, you face a lot of challenges. And for the young kids, maybe they can take a tool or thing from him into how you can get yourself working with these big guys. And when it comes to fashion, speaking about fashion and the fashion world, the fashion trends that keep on growing and developing over the years, Riz Kumalo will also be joining us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show to share more insights about the fashion industry. But before we get on our day-to-day daily bread, which is today in history, Mister, I see you were raiding our chat right there.
Absolutely.
But you are here in person, man.
Yes. Yes. How's it going, my brother?
Man. Good, man. I should be asking you.
Not too bad on my side.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the weekend. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because I don't have plans. For the first time, I think, for the last 2 to 3 weeks or weekends, so this weekend I don't really have much planned, but I'm excited for it. I guess maybe it's because of the weather.
Yeah.
It's slightly warmer, as the days have been progressing and going by. We've been experiencing slightly warmer days, but the one thing that is sort of still keeping me down is the fact that we still don't have electricity. I don't know.
Oh, you guys were not connected back in.
Wait, did
Come
you
on,
guys-
man. We live in. That's the real Dob center. That side,
Oh,
man.
so now you got the upside.
we are priorities, man. When it switches off, they're like, hey guys, the extension to that site, the most
Yes.
important site, they need electricity. Let's work on it.
And I'm the one who lives in front of the flats.
And
And
you guys
flats
are
not-
outdated,
yeah,
man.
Flats are not important.
You're
So I mean,
outdated.
and that's the thing that's still keeping me
Yeah.
a bit down. But you know what? We strive forward,
course.
and we try to make the best of it. To what should by now be your favorite, your absolute favorite rendezvous right here, only and exclusively on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blink-On Network. But of course, perhaps maybe this is your first time, hanging out with us. You're also welcome. This is really what promises to be your favorite rendezvous every weekday morning between the hours of 7 and 10, taking such good care of you, always spending some quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Musi Mist, and I'm so happy and excited to be in your presence on this not too bad Friday morning. Flashback Friday, Fashion Fridays, 5-2 weekend, like
Yeah.
and we're gearing up for a long weekend.
Yeah.
I shy 12 o'clock. It's
gone,
I'm kidding. So, look, man, if you want to get in touch with us, how you can do that, like Mo just said a second ago, is by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So that's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms. But of course, it needs not end. And they can also continue. And you can also hit us up on our WhatsApp line using the number 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Comment, like, subscribe, and do the things that are necessary to be done so that you and I and the rest of the team can share our thoughts, our opinions, and everything else in between. This is where radio meets TV, only and exclusively on the Vooka Breakfast Show, where we try to have all-encompassing, compelling, and of course, thought-provoking conversations with industry professionals and the discussions that hopefully impact you and shift mindsets in a great and positive way, where we also aim to have a great energy exchange between the two of us. You can also hit us up on our website using the dial www.vukadaily.co.za. That's www.vukadaily.co.za. TC and Banana have shared some of the behind the scenes interactions that we've had with some of the guests that have graced us with their presence right here in our studio in the heart of Soweto, Top Santin, right next to Zondi Hills, just before you get to Professor Kloof. And I can't wait for us to have a great morning ahead. Mo, talk to me. What's going on, my brother?
Yeah, man, we have a lot of things. Afri, are you someone who is always looking forward to the weekend, or for you, a day is a day?
Well, you could say I always look forward to the weekend, whether I have plans or not, because it's basically time for me to unwind and basically let loose. So for me, the weekend is like, okay, I don't have work this weekend, I can just relax, or I don't have anything to do, then I literally just get a chance to relax, sit down, unwind, and just, be me.
Yeah, man. And of course, man, the same way you're feeling, man,
Yes,
that when
sir.
we begin the show, I was like, you know what, man, we always look forward to the weekend. And I was like, I'm also happy, man, that we're going over to the weekend, because when we speak about the weekend, it's culture to us, man, and I just wish we can go back during those times where we eat custard and jelly on a Saturday, man,
Saturday.
Yeah, man, it was a culture for us.
Sunday, bro. Coming from church, Sunday lunch, Sunday course.
So you know what my mom would do, ne?
Yes.
So on Sundays we would have that Sunday course, but now the custard and the jelly, we would turn it into a trifle now.
Okay, I get
Right?
that.
Yeah. So
But Saturday-
yes, Saturday night we would have that dessert.
Oh, okay, I get that.
Yeah, Saturday night.
Like the 8 p.m. movie and stuff like that. Okay, I get
things
that.
like that.
I get that.
And then when that Enyani was sitting tomorrow, that's when we buy extra tennis biscuits.
And then
Then we
finish it
did
off.
a trifle.
I
right?
see.
Yeah,
I
man.
see.
Yeah,
man.
man.
I love, and it's so funny that you mentioned, those kinds of childhood memories and sentiments that I think we all have. Like I said a second ago, it's Flashback Friday, man.
Yeah,
And looking back to some of those, they bring such warm feelings. And, I mean, last week I mentioned that my grandmother was having a birthday. I mean, Banela's mom Tembi, was also celebrating her birthday earlier this week. And Banela was like, maybe we should do a thing here in studio where we all bring our baby pictures.
Yeah.
And, just to have it as a memory thing. Maybe like on on a Tuesday maybe.
Yeah.
Do make it a throwback Tuesday.
Yeah.
Or on a Friday like this, make it a flashback Friday.
Yeah.
You know, things of that sort. So yeah, man, I don't know.
I will unbox mine. I will unbox mine on my birthday on the 11th of August because it's on a Monday.
Oh yes.
Right. So when it comes to those pictures of a throwback, man, definitely I will come with mine on that day. So on my birthday, I will unbox mine. Right.
Your baby pictures. I mean, mine got ruined. National album that was dedicated to my baby pictures and you know muta when in the wardrobe your clothes so my album, my baby pictures also got ruined. So I think like I have maybe like 3 or 4 at most that are still in fair condition. You know, and I can't reuse those old ones.
I mean, you also need to specify at what age, you know, which
before
pictures.
before school.
Oh, because the one that I like is when I was in grade R.
Grade R moving backwards. I mean, we can maybe
I
say
have the one grade R.
we can maybe say
like.
grade 3, maybe grade 4 moving backwards.
Yeah,
you know, and
because
then,
they remind us a lot of memories that we
definitely.
always cherish in our lives.
Flashback Friday, man.
Flashback Friday is what we are going to be bringing, and we have introduced it, man, with I mean, you're the first one, you know, who came with it, hit us with that beautiful picture, you with mom's right there, right? And then I have before I go into today in history, man, there is something that I have here on my screen, right? So in terms of supporting local, you know, how far can we go? You know, so right there on my screen, I have a picture, right? So they say, let's support local barber shops, man. So this guy right here, he has done this hairstyle where you can see, obviously, Mr. DJ Spoo, Mo Fire, Fire with the Fire. So I don't know, would you do this?
What are you talking about? No. You see, that's the thing. I even know snacks in not wanting to support black businesses. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, here's the thing. Stigmas and stereotypes are stemmed from some form of truth. Right, Mr. B? I don't know if I'm incorrect. Talk to me. Join us on our comment section, whether on Facebook, on WhatsApp, or on YouTube. Stereotypes and stigmas are stemmed from somewhere more, right?
Yeah.
And there's this thing about black businesses in the black society.
Of course, man.
In the hood.
Yeah.
There's incompetency. There's no craftsmanship. There is just a work ethic.
Yeah.
One understand.
Yeah.
And it's not true, not entirely. But those things are stemmed from some form of truth. Even no maybe re rata our fellow people ba re phela le bone ba re nang le bone mo country ya rona gore but wa bona Spanish sa bone batho ba la
quality work, man.
my bro, they take their
Quality
work and
work.
jobs seriously. And dilo tse di so, look, if this is something that you gravitate towards and it's your style, each to their own. Like, I'm not gonna judge, but me personally, this is not something I would even consider doing.
Hey yo, man, you know the
but
whole
yeah,
brothers
yeah.
boo, man. I mean, it's I don't know.
Brothers boo, that-
You know, I was
They're
like, you
more
know what,
fire.
in fact, you know, I mean, there are a lot of things right here, you know. So while I'm still preparing these pictures, I think along the way, maybe, you know, before we close off the show, I will show you some other beautiful, you know, hairstyles, man, that these guys are doing right here locally. So do stay tuned for that one. But yeah, man,
Would you do something like that?
I would never.
Why not?
I would never, man. That's not me, man. I think when I did, you know, cut during my school days,
Oh, okay.
it was
Oh,
just
no, cut.
yo, mfana. Yes. I mean, it was stemmed from me trying to look like a cool boy. I wanted to fit in.
Oh, okay. I see
Honestly, you know, I wanted to fit in, and there was that thing, man.
Yeah, it was that thing, man. Yeah, I remember back in
You
high school.
know,
Yeah.
So I was like, man, hey, again, the maintenance. I mean, you're not maintaining the cut because you love it. You know, you're just maintaining the cut because you have to stand out. You know, you have to fit in. You know, you have to maintain your standard. So I was like, I just outgrew that mindset.
I see.
You know,
I see.
So yeah, man. As you say, man, each to their own. But I know some people because I had a friend who did a 5-finger hand at the back of his head.
Aye, bonjour.
I went to him, go Carlos. I remember the guy's name, Carlos. Saloon right there in Slovo. He went there and did a whole And now, obviously, when you watch those things, just like our fellow sisters, when they open saloons, they take the pictures about Rihanna,
Oh, yes,
you know,
yes,
Lebo Chris
yes,
Brown and
yes.
things like that. So obviously, I will tell you that no, my friend, you will look like this until it's done. You will
And you don't-
regret, bro.
It's like those Temu things and Shane where people order clothes and like I want
Same
to look
thing,
like
man.
this. Ay, ebedita diaparo monna. Even I am not lopsided. That's so funny.
Somewhere I remember
Yes,
this other
man.
video that I saw, and this other lady ordered like a suitcase from Tmall. The one
Yeah.
that said to do those rolling ones that are getting
Kwata
that
tupi
have
tupi.
yay.
Hey, man.
Quite a suitcase, Joe.
Hey, bruh. I mean,
and
with
it's
the
like
books,
what
man.
I ordered versus what I got. I'm like,
It was bad because this guy, you know, bought books and then, you know, tiny little books came. You're like, you know what,
Yeah,
Temu,
this is
Temu,
not what I
please,
ordered,
man.
bro.
Yeah, man. But you know, right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, man, we always give you that day to day and the daily bread. But before we do that, I think, Mr. B, okay, let's move on, man. Let's move on. 25 minutes past 8, and I'm about to give you the best history lesson you've never had in your life. That Mr. Nzimande robbed you of. So, on the first one, man, today in history, 2018 FIFA Congress voted to award the 2026 World Cup joint bid by US, Canada, and Mexico, which is going to be the first time a World Cup, a big global event like that, is going to be joined next year. Something that we are waiting for. And we hope our fellow boys, the Bafana Bafana, they qualify for that World Cup. So in 2018, FIFA voted to award the 2026 World Cup to a joint bid by the US, Canada, and Mexico, marking the first time the tournament will be hosted by 3 countries. The united bid won decisively over Morocco thanks to superior infrastructure and financial guarantees, and it also debuted the expanded 48-team format. Looking forward to that global sporting event that brings so much growth in countries and in people's hearts, of course, man, because that is where people meet, and they meet with the love of football. Right, heading over to the next one. In 1993, Yokozuna beats Hulk Hogan to become the WWF champ. At the 1993 King of the Ring, Yokozuna defeated Hulk Hogan to win the WWF championship in a shocking moment thanks to a staged ringside photographer whose camera exploded in Hogan's face. Yokozuna capitalized with a leg drop and pin, ending Hogan's title reign and marking a major shift in the WWF's direction. For wrestling lovers, man, hopefully you know that one. And when it happened, oh man, strike your heart. You're like, you know what? Thanks to wrestling, I love this sport. People are questioning if wrestling is a sport, because there's this guy, on Facebook. They posted another clip, wrestling, and then this guy captioned, sport, what? And then this guy was like, is wrestling even considered a sport, guys? What are you saying?
I mean, it is, but I mean, there's different kinds of wrestling, I think.
Yeah.
There's, of course, the one we grew up on, WWE, where we later learned was actually it's acting.
Man.
And I think now, in hindsight or in retrospect, it makes sense why some wrestling stars transitioned to become actors.
Yeah.
Because they were acting essentially. But there was training, or there is training that's required in that style or that form of wrestling. And then, of course, there is the authentic wrestling that's included even in the Olympics.
Yeah.
It's a spandex. So I mean, it's just funny.
Interesting thing.
It
man.
is very Hulk Hogan, especially.
Yeah, man. And then on the last one, in 2000, Samuel L. Jackson is honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In 2000, Samuel L. Jackson, already a powerhouse in Hollywood with standout roles in Pulp Fiction, Jurassic Park, and Die Hard with Vengeance, was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, recognizing his immense impact on film and pop culture. By then, he had become one of the most bankable and respected actors in the industry, known for his commanding presence and unforgettable performances. Very interesting for movie lovers, man. Of course, man. Samuel L. Jackson, this day, it was when it marked him being given the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Right? And you know, man, we always celebrate people who invent things in our country or in Africa as a whole. As last month, it was Africa Month, we were celebrating the significant history of African people. So what do we have today? Today, the SIM-free mobile phone. A young Namibian inventor, Simon Petrus, okay, created a groundbreaking SIM-free mobile phone that uses radio waves to make calls. No SIM card or airtime needed. Built from discarded TV and phone parts, the device also functions as a TV, FM radio, fan, and a charger.
Wow.
Despite winning National Innovation Awards, Petros now faces challenge due to lack of funding and support to commercialize his invention. Of course, they won't fund it. Of course, man. Free airtime.
Free airtime.
Free calls.
No SIM card. And I fan over fan
Come
TV.
on, man. Imagine.
But there's this boy, I think, this 19-year-old boy who also invented, I think in Ghana or something.
Yeah.
We'll look into it maybe a bit later on if we still have time.
Yeah.
Leno for the invent a phone that is not tied to any network. So you can,
But it can make calls.
Yeah, and stuff
Wow.
like that. And I think,
Wow.
I'm not sure, I didn't really look much
Yeah.
into it. On Wednesday, I saw it on Wednesday during the day. And I think you can also still access body WhatsApp and social media and stuff like that. So it's very good.
Biggie.
Yeah.
When you say that, reminds me of this other guy. I think he's Kenyan.
Yeah.
And he invented charging sneakers. So you can literally charge your phone with your sneakers.
With your sneakers.
And unfortunately, I think also with him, he also didn't find funding because the whole invention ended there.
Yeah.
And it never got talked about.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, guys, and let's be honest, South Africa as a whole, has a lot to offer to the
Yeah,
world.
man.
Besides South Africa, Iliwan, Africa as a whole, we have a lot to offer to the world.
A lot of inventions, man, that are overlooked. The reason we invent things is because we have minerals. And when you can look at one of the minerals that we have, which is gold, man, is found in our devices that we use. And it's a resource that is in demand. For you to make a phone, you need to have gold. You know, they use, those things that are created inside a phone itself. They require, resources, and in which resources that Africa has. So these guys, they are proving to us that we are the powerhouse. Imagine in the UK, US, or in the West, they're just buying airtime. But us as Africans, we just have the privilege of not buying airtime, right? So interesting things, and it's something that we always need to highlight right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, right? So let's look into the number of days we are, because when we look into the calendar, a lot of people are running away from things. Maybe Mashonesa needs to be paid, but we need to remind you, Hore, which day we are, and for you to pay your Mashonesa, how many days you are left in this year. Today is the 164th.
Why do you have to say it like that? Why opatela machonisa?
No, I know people who do that. So me being here, I'm helping them, man. Or in fact, you are left with 201 days
before you have to pay.
There's 201 days, and when you borrowed the money last month, so hey, they will be here in no time, boy. So do your things in order. So today is the 164th day of the year and 165th in leap year. So we are left with 201 days, 201 days left until we say goodbye to 2025, right? And 28 weeks remaining in our calendar are the weeks that we are left with. And then moving on in terms of the national days that we always celebrate, maybe, you're asking yourself which day, is celebrated worldwide, that you did not know of. We are here to help you because today is called National Weed Your Garden Day. Right, National Weed Your Garden Day.
I almost thought that weed. Hey, 420.
National Smoke Your Weed Day.
Aye, man.
Let's get high.
Aye, man.
Right? Yeah, but it's not the weed that you're thinking about. National Weed Your Garden Day. We know that the garden grows weeds and you need to remove those things, right?
Yes.
So on June 13th, it was observed, and it encourages gardeners to take time to remove weeds, ensuring healthier plants and better growth. It serves as a reminder that regular weeding prevents unwanted plants from overtaking gardens. The day is also inspires people to start new gardens, explore container gardening, and learn more about plant care through books and resources. So if you're someone who has a garden right there at home today, you are encouraged to take off the weeds and take care of your garden. We know that people who love plants so much, right? So that is the day that is being celebrated. And speaking of celebrating the gardens, we know that there are people who grow up from day to day, and we are here to celebrate their days. They are your idols, the people that you look up to, you know. So we're going to be here to shine a spotlight on them. And if you know someone who is growing up, let us help them to shine their spotlight right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show and help them to celebrate their birthdays. So on our first celebrity birthday, we have Chris Evans, born today,
Chris Evans.
81.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Age turning 44 years old. Interesting fact about him, his
Captain
first
America.
major role was
man.
in the short educational film Biodiversity, Wild About Life in 1997. At just 16, this role marked the beginning of his acting career. Best known for portraying Captain America in the Avengers and Captain America films,
man.
he has also played leading roles in the films Fantastic Four, Cellular, Snowpiercer, and Not Another Teen Movie.
Yeah,
Very
man.
interesting. Chris is growing up,
Chris
man.
Evans,
man.
One of my, he's a favorite actor of mine. That guy's cool, man.
Yeah, man.
That guy is, and he took up the role of Captain America and he destroyed it.
Yo.
Like I think now when we think Captain America, we think Chris Evans. I mean,
Yeah.
of course, Anthony Mackie has taken up the mantle, of the current Captain America in the MCU. But Chris Evans, man, that guy is that guy.
Aye, but they making it clear, man. So Kana Kimang, this guy, who turned into Hulk on this new Captain America.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, he told Anthony, man, like, hey, man, you are not. Kana, what's the name of Captain America on Avengers?
Steve Rogers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, he told him, he was like,
You're not Steve
you're not
Rogers."
Steve Rogers, man.
I actually like how they actually included that in the movie just to make him aware. It's you may be the new Captain America, but you're not him.
Bro. Yeah, yeah.
Well, one thing that I love about Captain America is Chris Evans,
Yeah.
Captain America, is the butt.
His butt.
In the suit, man.
It looked tight, man.
Shut more, we can move on. No, we can move on. It's
What the
fine.
hell are you guys?
We can move on.
The hell are
what
you
are
guys
you talking
speaking
about? Well, Captain America, the character, the movie, tell him not.
Aye, man. And also following up from you loving that part, one of the guys who's growing up is DJ Snake today, right? So DJ Snake was born in 1986. Turning 39 years old, he has worked with internationally recognized music artists, including Lady Gaga. Born William Gregoire Scene, he is a self-proclaimed maestro and a Grammy-nominated producer for his work on the Lady Gaga album Born This Way. I get a congratulations. Happy birthday to
Aye,
DJ.
Same to you. Same to you. Same to you.
Same to
Same to you.
Yo, hey. And another one who is growing up, I mean, he is your celebrity, but I don't know about me. It's Sir Carter, born in 2017, 8 years old. You might be asking yourself, who is he? Sir Carter is the youngest child of music icons Beyonce and Jay-Z. One of the renowned Carter twins, he and his twin sister Rumi are the children of the international singing sensation Beyonce and the rapper superstar Jay-Z. Happy birthday to your kid, guys. May he continue to grow.
Question.
Yeah.
So we looking at celebrity birthdays.
Yeah.
Yes,
So is Sir Carter a celebrity?
no.
In a way, he's not a celebrity. It's just that he's a kid of famous people. Hence, the
Yeah.
birthday gets highlighted because people know about him through his parents. So in a way, he ends up being in the spotlight. But unlike Romy and who's the firstborn?
I don't know them.
The firstborn, yeah. But unlike Romy and the
but
firstborn,
celebrity.
Celebrity means that you are a celebrated individual.
Yeah.
And
So now-
none of them are celebrities. I mean, Blue or
yeah, it's Blue Ivy.
Yeah, Blue Ivy now is slowly getting into the industry and making her mark, right? Trying to cement her space in the industry, but yeah, she's not at a level where we can say she's celebrated. I mean, she's celebrated by virtue. It's association.
Yeah,
we understand it. You know that thing of o clever by association. Hanta clever we. Ha o tsotsi. Wa understand la o tsamaya le ditsotsi. So batho ba go tshabela ntho gore a le a
All stand alone swag.
o start. We understand. So I don't think they are celebrated individuals, but yeah, for the fact that their parents are big, one of the biggest couples in the world.
It shines a spotlight on them.
Yeah, it does. I mean, who closes off a hospital, an entire hospital? I understand that. So yeah, man, it's that thing. So
yeah. So the young boy should grow, man, and become as big as his parents, right? And then on the next birthday, we have Hot Boy. Born today, 2000, turning 25 years old. Interesting fact about him, received platinum certification by Recording Industry Association of America and spawned a remix featuring American rapper Lil Baby. Hip-hop artist and rapper best known for having released these, the singles Don't Need Time, Goat Talk, and They Don't Know. His music videos were widely popular on his official YouTube channel. So happy birthday to those guys, man. If you happen to know anyone who's growing up, or send them a shout out right here so that we can celebrate their birthday right here in the Vooka Breakfast Show with the style, of course.
Man, nice one. Yeah.
Talk to us,
Very
man.
cool.
Okay, so like when Beyonce going back to Beyonce.
Yeah.
So when she gave birth, you guys remember that the whole hospital got closed down.
Yeah, they closed the hospital.
So there was, news or controversy saying that was due to the fact that she used a surrogate and that she wasn't really pregnant.
Oh yeah, on the twins, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, on the twins, because the rumor was actually right there. And then most people actually said that the reason why Sir Carter is not even seen like Rumi and Blue Ivy, it's because he has special needs. And then Beyonce went on to release a video basically explaining that my son is not on the spotlight, unlike his two siblings, because he's somebody who likes his alone time.
Yeah.
He's not a fan of camera, slits and glamour. So that's why every time you'd find us with Rumi and Ivy. But then, because Vela apparently, that baby bump was looking otherwise.
So Beyonce can't give birth.
What do you mean she can't give birth?
Okay, why would you need, surrogate?
Complications. It's the same as Kim Kardashian with the rest of her kids. She ended up having to do surrogacy, IVF, because herself, she couldn't carry any more kids due to complications when she had Unorth. So the rest of her 3 kids were all done through IVF.
Yeah. Hey.
I mean, there's also this thing when we were growing up. What's the sister of Beyonce? Her name? Solange. I mean, there were rumors that Solange is actually Beyonce's mother.
Yo.
And Solange had a baby at an early age.
So Beyonce's kid, not mother.
Yo.
Solange is Beyonce's mother.
But she's younger.
No, Solange is older than
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't TC Solange the second born or the first born? TC,
Solange.
Is Solange the first born or the second born?
Solange is older.
Is Solange older? She's older than Beyonce.
She is. That's why nobody can want Beyonce.
She's 38 years old, and Beyonce is Manele
50. How old is Beyonce?
I don't know.
I'm a single lady.
She's younger, man.
Wow, man. But yeah, man, there are a lot of things that are happening because one would ask, man,
Sorry, she's a younger sister
Yeah,
because
she's younger.
Beyonce is 43
Wow,
and
really?
she's
Solange is
38.
38.
Yes.
Wait, guys, young. How is that? Okay, but anyway.
I mean, they are capable of turning their age, faking their age. Of course, man. Yeah, you buy age, Baba. Umdala ungaka una 17. And there was that guy, man. Yo.
Who's that guy watching Kumalo took off his gun? Senzo. Senzo no bonakal twin I'm not 27. I don't know about 25. But yeah, man, to everyone who is celebrating their birthdays, is there anyone else more?
No, No.
celebrating their
Those were the
birthdays.
last ones.
Yeah,
man.
man, from
Hot
the
boy.
Vooka Breakfast Show. And of course, if you know someone who has or who should be celebrating their birthday today, we wish them a happy birthday. And send through those voice notes, those shout outs, and we'll absolutely help you in wishing them a happy birthday. But from us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, we want to say...
Hey, man, it's not waking.
This thing. But anyway, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, man,
very cool stuff. So, Mo,
Yeah.
I don't know if you're seeing Mr. B. On, I just sent something very cool, very quickly there, as we're in the spirit of celebrating, right?
Yeah.
Just a very quick shout out to Kholofelo, who is now a member.
Kolofelo.
Kholofelo is now a member and
man,
just
a warm
joined.
welcome to you.
She
a
just
warm
sent me this and it's like, hey,
welcome
Musa,
to
I'm
you.
watching, I'm listening. I'm a
very
member now.
nice, man.
And I met Kholofelo like 2 days ago, actually. Remember when I
Yeah.
called you on Wednesday? Get
Yeah.
like and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. I met her and she was like, no, don't worry, I'm going to tune in, I'm going to watch, I'm going to follow. And she just sent me this and she's a member. And to you.
Hey, Steve
But,
Popo, what's our rona,
we
man?
appreciate
Hey,
you,
hey.
Kholofelo.
Yeah,
Striking.
yeah, welcome.
I can't wait to have more engagements with you. And looking forward to great stuff that
Yeah,
we're going
man.
to do together. Man.
Welcome to the fam, man.
Yeah, she's part of the Vooka Nation
Yeah,
now.
of course,
Yeah.
man. We are just happy to take care of you, man. Each and every weekday, from Monday to Friday,
Friday.
we will be here with you, giving you that daily dose of positivity. You
That's
understand?
accompanied by an energetic start
Of
to
course,
the
man.
day. Yes, sir.
That's what we do here, man. Of course, man. And when we speak about improving our day-to-day vocabulary, we have what you call word of the day, man.
Yes, sir.
And can you please take us through that, man?
You know, on a day-to-day basis, we try to give you words that are aimed at improving our day-to-day spoken languages, like Mo just mentioned, and of course, ultimately, our vocabularies. And today is no exception whatsoever. So, Mo, I need to apologize to you for 2 days ago because I missed one letter in the word of the day. But I heard that you guys
we're able to fix it.
to
quick,
fix
quick.
it. Yeah, man. So today is no exception whatsoever. And the word for today is obfuscate. Obfuscate. And how you spell this word is OBFUSCATE. That's OBFUSCATE, obfuscate. And the definition or the meaning of this word is as follows: to make obscure, unclear, or unintelligible, to bewilder someone, right? It is to make obscure, unclear, or unintelligible, to bewilder someone. And how you can use this word in a sentence is as follows: the politician tried to obfuscate the truth with long, winding sentences and complex jargon. The politician tried to obfuscate the truth with long, winding sentences and complex jargon. It is to obfuscate, right?
Obfuscate.
And some of the words that are similar to this word is obscure, complicate, to jumble,
Okay.
to blur, to confuse,
Yeah.
and of
confused.
course to bewilder. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is to make obscure, unclear, or unintelligible, to bewilder someone. Talk to me, Mr. B.
Yeah.
Yeah, just as a quick challenge for Mo and Afribarian.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to combine or concatenate the words from
Can
the past
concatenate.
to put
Yeah,
together.
that's what I was thinking
So-
because I already have something.
Okay, So I want you to use
Obfuscate,
obfuscate, and then
Obfuscate.
use words from the past, like
Yeah.
ruminate, and
I was
to
about to use ruminate because it
Querulous.
goes hand in hand with this one because
blatherskite.
I would say often times when I meet someone new, I go to wait, man. Okay.
Think
to
about
make
it. Take
obscure,
your time, bro.
right?
Yeah, to make obscure.
When
Yeah.
often when I meet someone new, I obfuscate them to a point that they ruminate.
Hey,
You
okay.
get.
I see you, Mo. I see you, my brother.
Hayi kabi
I see-
mina ngicela
I
ningangibali
see
guys because ningangibali. Me, I told you guys,
It's a classic TV.
No,
Remember, we're here to learn.
To
We are
learn,
here to learn.
absolutely.
Obfuscate.
Say I
the
quit,
politician.
say.
The politician
Yeah.
Try to obfuscate
the truth.
Yeah.
by being a blatherskite.
Yes.
And yeah, something like that. But,
But,
you need to make stuff prepared.
And what's the other one from 2 weeks ago? Yeah. And
Bloviate.
bloviating. Yeah, and bloviating, man. Yeah. You know, but when you obfuscate people more and you make them ruminate, are you panicky about it? You see what I did there? Come on, my bro. You try, man. Or is your statements, as it says about the politician, are they fugacious?
Yeah, I was about to use
Do you get what
fugacious
I'm
because
trying to
it
say?
means to make sense.
And then you try to run away from us, and then you absquatuate.
Squatuate.
Do you see what we do?
On, man.
We learn, man. We learn.
Yeah,
man.
So it's some of the things that we do right here on the Vooka
On the
Breakfast
Vooka
Show,
Breakfast
man,
Show.
just to improve, our day-to-day vocabulary. Sometimes, man, you are in a place and you want to find right words,
Yes.
to use, and then maybe in the middle of a conversation, you use the word obfuscate.
Obfuscate. So I want us to get to the correct pronunciation.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this thing will work.
Yeah.
It usually does.
Yeah.
Obfuscate.
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 The B is silent.
Obfuscate.
Obfuscate.
Obfuscate. Yeah.
Obfuscate.
Not obfuscate, but obfuscate.
Obfuscate.
Yeah.
Obfuscate.
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 Yeah. Very, very cool stuff, man.
Man, good things that we do right here. If you're watching right now, how would you use this word, man? And just use it in a sentence that you think it will fit in perfectly, right? Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show is the hashtag to use right there. We are live right now on YouTube and we're also live on Facebook. Talk to us, man. Talk to us. That's what we do. But man, before we went to Today in History and before going to a break, we were talking about some
things
things right
fashion.
here. Yeah, all things fashion.
Yes,
And I just
Mr.
want to
Mo.
go through some of the comments that were written right there. So I think it starts right there on being fashionable, right? I need to continue from being fashionable when you said yes, you think it definitely requires a thought.
Banela was asking, let me ask the fashionistas in the studios.
Yeah.
Does style require thought, or it's either you have or you don't? Can one learn to have it? Right?
We gave an answer for that one.
Yeah, and then I came back and I said, yes, I definitely think that it requires thought. It's not really about what you have or can afford. I mean, it'd be great to be able to afford, but it's different. But it's about creativity and making use of what you have.
Yeah.
Being fashionable and being stylish are two different things. There's people who can afford out there but have no sense of style whatsoever.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So I can't wait to get into the conversation about all things fashion.
Yeah.
With because it's Fashion Friday today.
It is, man.
And man, I'm looking forward to
looking at
that
those fashion trends. But you also continued and said, Mr. B, do you think those like-minded people are there for networking and talking business, or just there to have fun, or just unwind and relax? I think this one goes back to Casper.
the Casper, the Casper event, yeah.
And then you said, I think of what happened at 250 on Sidar. The interview we couldn't have gotten from that well-known lady in the industry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then Manele came through and answered that, Mr. Contacts, business cards are exchanged. On the Mondays, PAs call each other and business is done. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that was answering that. And then going on to this one is for the electric issue, right? Saying, Mo, did you know that Sentin and Alex is separated by street?
Yes. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
Do you get it, though?
Okay, it missed me.
Wait, read it again.
Sentin and wow. So Rona, hey, Chief. Yeah, do you know? I don't know flatting. Nah, flatting. It's apartments, okay? I live right in front. When I look at my window, I see apartments, not flats. Not flats. So,
But ask him.
But everybody got the Dobsonville flat.
Yeah, just because people say something means not that it's
apartment.
true. The correct term to use is apartments. We live in Santon. People got Dob Santon, right next to Zondi Hills, just before you get to Professor. I don't know where. Where do you like to go, guy? From Fisher Kloof.
I mean,
man.
I separated the Bram Fisher clue for
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
man, interesting things that we bring you right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. And 7 minutes till we hit at 9 o'clock
Yeah.
on the dot. And our guest just got here, Mr. Kosti, is here, and he's here to share his journey with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. Surely you're asking yourself, man, who is this man? This man has worked with one of the biggest people in the industry, man. Making waves in the music industry is what he does. After a while, he worked on a song with Zandaza Kuza and Emza called Kanyisa. And while people were still jamming to it, he then produced another banger with Vugani called Izinja, which was also well received by his fans. So you're surely asking yourself, man, which question you want to ask him. And then I can help you to develop some of those questions or some of the conversations that you can have him with here on our studio. So in terms of collaboration, he have collaborated with big fishes in the industry, including the likes of DJ Tira with a hit song called Imali Ingenile and a banger with Ritabile Kumalo Kanti Unjani. Both these songs were all well received by his fans, and this gave him more courage to keep working hard. Then he decided to go out of his comfort zone and did Afropop songs with Nanintengo from Platform 1 called Inwati, which was received well across the continent, and not to forget another hit song by the talented Fiestas Black from DJ Kanyani and Habli Babli. It's an information or a conversation that you would not want to miss right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. All you need to do is to stay connected with us throughout our social media platforms. We have Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook, Vooka Breakfast Show also on YouTube. All you need to do is to subscribe, follow us, and comment down below by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Other social media platforms you can follow us on is Instagram, TikTok, and also X. At Vooka Daily is what you need to type in right there on X, and engage with us as we bring you that daily dose of positivity, accompanied by your energetic start to your day. 5 minutes till we hit 9 o'clock. And after this break, we are going straight to an interview or a conversation with Mr. Kosti right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. All I need you to do is to buckle up, stay warm, because it is a Friday morning. We are dedicated into making it warm for you. So grab those warm drinks and enjoy the conversation that is going to take place after this. So do not go anywhere.
Hey family.
Hi.
My name is Tisiga Mazbugo Shabalala.
My name is Moketi Maimane.
My name is Musi Miss
My name is Ketsu Mgunyo.
on the Vooka
Vooka Breakfast Show.
Every weekdays from 7 a.m.
to 10 a.m.
This is where we are going to have our topical discussion featuring various experts from different fields.
We're going to take care of you, and it's going to be amazing, man. Right now, I'm on the set of the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blink-On Network.
Do not forget to subscribe.
That's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms.
Vooka.
See you there.
Escape the ordinary and discover the extraordinary with Swell Appeal Tours. Whether you're a group of friends or a family looking for a memorable getaway, Swell Appeal Tours has you covered. Our all-inclusive tours take you to South Africa's most stunning destinations, from the scenic beauty of Mpumalanga to the vibrant life of Gauteng and the coastal charm of Durban.
This is Ted, the Wild Irish Comedian. You're watching Vooka Breakfast Show. Tune in every morning, Monday to Friday. Well, yeah, some people lost their memory. Yes.
Wow.
the Youth Business Launchpad by Protea Glenmore in partnership with Iatile Events and the Vooka Breakfast Show, man. This Youth Month, all cooks, vendors, chefs, and food business owners are invited to showcase their product offerings on the 28th of June at the Market Day in Protea Glenmore. All we need you to do is to come out in numbers and have the experience of what is going to be taking place right here at Protea Glen. We know that is Youth Month, and we have a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs on the block that are coming up. It is an opportunity for you guys to come in and also showcase what you have. And also, if you love food, just to explore what other people are doing out there, this is a good opportunity for you. So let us go back and look into what is going to be happening. If you make quarters, African cuisines, non-alcoholic beverages, snacks, packaged food like acha, biltong, plates, desserts, frozen foods, this event is definitely for you. We know that there are people who specialize in making that decorated acha, bringing in the spices, the sauces inside of it, man. Also beverages, man. We have seen a lot of entrepreneurs coming up with newly branded beverages that they have made for themselves. So we are calling them to come on this day. So there will be workshops on how to take your business to the next level, mentor and meaty pairing, and online courses from the Vooka Academy, and much more. We know that when it comes to being informative and getting the information that you need for your business is what you need. I mean, we know that starting a business is not an easy thing that you can do as an individual or as a team. So this is an opportunity for you to come there and learn, because Vooka Academy has so much in store for you, man. Right? So propel your food business forward by learning from industry experts. On the day, there are going to be people who have been in the game or in the industry for such a long time, who can't wait to share their journey, their experience, and their advices on how you can run a successful business and become as big and successful as they are. So definitely come there in numbers. So as you can see right there, the media launch taking place on June 16, Monday at Protea Glenmore. Register today on the website you see on your screen and fill out the form and join us on the day. Come on the day on the 28th. So on the 16th is when they are launching their media. The media launching is going to be taking place on the 16th. And then on the 28th, that is when we're going to be having foodies, aboma fobela. If you love food, different kinds of food, quarters that will be sold at the event, do make sure that you get yourself there on the 28th of June this month. So you've got the whole month to prepare yourself, and don't eat things that will fill your stomach on that day. Maybe you can start fasting, because that day will be filled with awesome, great ingredients that you have never seen in your life. You're about to see the creativity of what people do with their food. And also, you don't have to miss out, because every day we are streaming from 7 a.m. up until 10 a.m. And during those days, we've got something for you, which some of the people who will be there selling their food will be coming right here in the studio to sit down with us on what to expect, right? So you don't want to miss this beautiful event that is going to be taking place right there at Protea Glenmore. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready. Yeah, my stomach is ready. Do not worry, guys. I'll definitely be bringing in a hungry stomach.
Yes, 1 minute after 9, it is the time, and you're still watching the Vooka Breakfast Show. It is the daily dose of your positivity, accompanied by your energetic start to your day. All you need to do is to connect with us throughout our social media platforms. We are live right now on YouTube and Facebook. You need to connect with us and engage with us, because one of the guests that we were speaking about before we went to a break is here and is sitting with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show by the name of Kosti, right? So Vooka Nation, all I need you to do is, before we bring him in, man, tell us if Kosti's music was a mood. And speaking of the mood, do make sure that you keep updated with us on our social media platforms, as Kwamashwete is going to be posted right there on our Facebook and other social media platforms. All you need to do is to tell us about the mood of it, just to engage and hear if you are a music lover. It is a Friday mode, and kicking it off is the man who is joining us right here. Mr. Kosti, good morning to you, and how are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, thank you for taking your time to come here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, because when it comes to artists and celebrating what you guys have been doing in the industry, it's one of the good things and one of the things that we always celebrate. And celebrating it is bringing you right here to tell us about the journey, because no one knows the journey better than you. And some of your songs, man, are the songs when you shuffle on Spotify and they just come up through, and they are bangers, I have to tell you.
Yeah,
but now, one would ask you, man, how have you been doing, as an artist and as a person in general?
Oh yeah, my name is Kosti, right? From the beginning, actually, I studied music late 90s. Yeah, late 90s, if I'm not mistaken. I think so around 97, 98. Yeah, where I was doing kwaito music. From Elokshi, Tembisa, I understand. Yeah, it's where I started doing music. Up to now, I started to do this 2010. I took a break actually, and I started to do 2021 with DJ Tira, my first song. Yeah, it was 2021 after Corona. Yeah, since then I'm keep pushing.
Yeah. Very interesting. Just to make things interesting for people who are watching at home. So we're going to be running a quick poll right there on YouTube. So what's the ultimate Kosti anthem, right? Is it Inwadi, Imali Ingenile, or something else? Send those votes now, because that poll, will be up. So now, in terms of your journey and your hustle, man, your come up in the game was not obviously done overnight. You had some of the challenges that you faced. Can you please take us through some of those challenges that you went through and how you overcame those challenges?
Yeah, especially when you're a young artist, you are starting, you have no money. This music industry needs money. You need to invest money to see your success, to see exactly where you're going. Connection, to meet people. It's hard to meet people if you don't have money, because people, they make it already have money. So to society with these people who've got money, it's very hard when you're from Elokshini. You remember, I'm original from Gwabulawa, Zim. So I came to this country when I was very young. And then when we started to come the lad, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. You have to go through lots of things. You have to try to hustle to get money to record the first single, a demo. By that time we used a demo, So after that, to see yourself in this places that you guys invited me, which means you see my work, it's a big achievement to me, honestly, you understand? Because I won't be here if I'm not doing okay, isn't it? Right? Yeah, so it's hard to find myself here. It's not easy. It's not something that I can wake up tomorrow and say, guys, can I come to studio? And they say, you can come. No, you guys, you have to research, you have to see if it's a right quality that you want to bring to the studio as well, you see? Yeah,
so now let's talk about the support, because we know as an artist, for you to not give up on your craft, you need the support of whether it's your fans or your family to keep on going, to never give up. Where was the support stemmed from?
To be honest, to me, it's like more people that I don't know. People that I don't know, they support you genuinely, because sometimes you receive a message from maybe Facebook, Instagram, wherever. You can see the message is coming from the heart. It's not, he doesn't know you, don't know the person. You see this message is coming from the heart. So if like my friend is your song is good. It's not like, I will say some point, because I'm your friend. Understand? You won't tell me the truth, understand? But if someone you don't know really, and then you see that support, to be honest, I really appreciate special people. I'm not saying people from KZN, they show me more love, to be honest. I was in KZN, I couldn't believe it, that people, they know me, people, they like my music. When I went in the mall, the guy says, my manager says, oh, look at people, how the people, they love you. Because I think because I do more e-com, understand? So they're easy to recognize me there, because e-com is for me. KZN anyway.
Yeah.
Understand? Yeah, I really appreciate people. Family, myself, your brother doesn't post your song. You can't ask him why you don't post my song. You just keep quiet, but you see a stranger posting your song. Understand?
Yeah.
So I believe fans, they really support me more than family and friends. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that you mentioned, fans who supported you. But now, obviously, one would get into asking you in terms of, knowing that moment when South Africa was vibing to your sound, because we know that each and every great artist, they have a turning point.
Yeah.
What was that moment that made you realize that South Africa was actually vibing to your sound?
I can say the time when I released Ukantunjani with Ritabile, because that time, first with DJ Tira Malingeni was a good song, but it was hard, because when I did a song with DJ Tira, our contract wasn't on marketing or anything, it was me and him to do a song, that's it.
Yeah.
Understand? What's going to happen next was on my problem, understand? So, but after we did a song with DJ Tira, Tira says to me, this is your CV, this song, it's up to you what you want to do with this song.
Yeah.
This song is going to open gates for you. It's going to you can shine with this song.
Yeah.
But it's up to you how you're going to do it.
Yeah.
So it's a time where I started to meet people, and then if I introduce to myself, to my DJs, radio station, or I did a song with DJ Tir, the things change. You understand? Okay, well, you want to listen to that. Understand? So it opens lots of ways for me to go front, but at the same time, it didn't reach, I can say, the way I was expecting, you understand? But when I released a song with Retirement, now I knew people, I knew radio stations, I knew and where can I put my music, and then I started meeting the team that they can support me, how to market my song. I have those connections. And then the time when I realized, I'm an artist now, when the BBC called me for an interview in UK, things changed to me. I started to look at, wow, they called me, BBC called me on an interview. And then my song was on top 20, top 40 on BBC Manchester as well. That was big for me to get my song to on top 40, because that is international. Remember, that's international. Your song is on top 40 for over 6 weeks. That was amazing for me.
It is, man. I mean, internationally, BBC, it's British broadcasting company, and now you're working with Retabile Kumalo, there's DJ Tira. You're the only one who knows the experience of working with those people. Now, how has that shaped you to become the artist that you are today?
It helps me a lot, because to share a microphone with DJ Tira is an achievement, because there's big artists, they want that feature, they don't get it. Understand? There's people that have been in the game for years, they still want to make a song with DJ Tira, but they can't get it. Understand? So to me, to be in the studio and sharing a microphone with him was a big experience. It motivates me at the same time, like, if I can do this with DJ Tira, so which means it was for me. So, with Retabile it was different, because already I had a big name behind me, and which is pushing me. So I was expecting, it's not like I wasn't expecting to say, I'll be disappointed if they say no, but I was expecting to say yes, because there's something that is pushing me, understand? So when Mamu, in the late one, she agrees, she says, okay, I can trust you and give you my daughter to have a song with you, understand? Because we approach her. And then it didn't took like too much conversation to strike the deal. It was a straightforward deal. And then we did a song. We did a song. Even though I recorded a song when I was in UK, she recorded the song was here in South Africa. So when you do a song, we needed that vibe maybe to be in the same studio together, but because of the time and the distance, and then we end up, I do on my site in UK, she did here, and then we put together, and then we meet when we do the music video. But it was good, the experience was good.
And then speaking of the vibe, man, because whenever we are in the studio, know, there's energies that are exchanged in the room, and we are here to do some work and record, a song that we consider a hit. How do you guys know, man, this is going to be a hit when you're in the studio recording?
Oh, it's like every artist, you pray for a hit. You understand? When you go to the studio, you pray for a hit, but it's not always happened.
Yeah.
Hit becomes a special, that special moment.
Yeah.
Sometimes normally I used to hate my songs after I finished. I remember when I did a song with Retirement, I didn't like the song, to be honest. I wasn't impressed with the song. I wasn't impressed with my voice as well.
Yeah.
People say, the princess says, this song is good, actually. And I say, why are you complaining? I said, no, it's something like, he says, listen, wait for me to master this song, and then we'll hear the results.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel the beat. Like I did a song with Zola 7. That song, it was Skinny Jean.
Yeah.
So what happened, that song, the song was supposed to feature Upepsotum.
Okay.
And then I contacted Upepsotum. I sent the beat.
Yeah.
Upepsotum loves the song and say, okay, listen, mina muntu amakinibi, I understand. Upeps is not the chorus girl is gonna do. Ufuna uza after, so fagile say faga la pagala. I understand. So I said, Sina, go and put whatever you put and then send it to me. And then I contacted Vooka. Vooka, I need you to put my vocals on this track. And Vooka says, okay, I'll come tomorrow morning. And then he picked me up. We went on our way to studio. And Vooka says, let's pass by and see Zola 7. Understand? He's not well. Let's see him. And then you say hi to him and then we go to studio. And then we went there. Zola says, oh, where are you going, boys? I said, no, we are going to the studio. He says, oh, you are recording? I says, yeah. I said, do you have a beat or something? We're going to create everything from the start. I says, no, we've got a beat. He says, can I listen?
Yeah.
And then he listened to the beat and he says, it's interesting. While we are still in the car, then listening to the beat, and then he asked to repeat again.
Yeah.
And then there was this guy from, I forgot his name, from DJ Cleo, this boy is sing from Teddy Bear, you know Teddy Bear. They sing the Shogoloza. Yeah.
Exactly.
So he was there wearing a skinny jean. So Zola 7 started saying, oh, yeah, you have pinchy program fan. And then he started saying, oh, you have pinchy program, skinny jean. You understand? And then after that he says, you know what, I'm going to record with you. I'm not asking you. I'm into this song. I didn't ask for that feature to Zola to feature that song. And then it's how we did the song. Went to the studio, boom, we did the song. It was a nice track, even though people, they will be thinking that is not Zola style. People, they were so negative about it.
A lot of them, they received it well, man.
Yeah. But, you know, I think fans, they'll be that, because Zola, you always send the messages on his song. So this was a dancing song, like it's a joke, like, you understand? But it was different, and it was different to his own, like, but I like the song. I really love the song. Even when we listen to the song in the Gap, I was in Cape Town last time. I put in the Gap. They're playing my song, and then I'm the crowd. I say, this guy, you know, this is my song. And then you look at me and say, come on, this guy is talking nonsense. You understand? So you've got that feeling, those heat that comes. Like I'm really blessed because. Big names, they're always supporting me. They'll always be there when I'm asking help. Like now we've got this song, Kwamashwede with the Kwabe twins. We did this song 2 years ago, understand? But some point my spirit was saying was not the right time to release. Because every time when I'm about to release the song, I'm preparing to release a song, something bad happens. First, I lost my brother when I was preparing to release the song. I lost my brother, and then I said, no, let me stop. And then when I was ready again to release, I went through a divorce, and then I stopped again, understand? So this time I think was the right time to do it,
And now, you speak about the criticism, you know, working with people like Zola 7 and people saying that's not his style. We know Zola as someone who is, giving people, a message to heal them. So how do you block the noise of the fans criticizing that, no, man, this song, just, take it out or things like that? The noise that the fans and the people on the social media come with, how do you deal with it? How do you block the noise?
Oh, I love the noise, bro. I love the noise. I'm telling you, when the noise is too much, the sound is banging. I understand. Because now when someone posts something good, they say, oh, I love your song. Few people is just jump. But when it says, oh, look at what happened in this song, and then you want to hear what's it about this song? And then before I knew it, people, they were, actually it comes, fans, they have difficult people because they take it really serious. Because now I start realizing after that song, Skinny Jean, what we are doing is not for us, it's for the people. Because people, people, they're so personal to come to your inbox, they're insulting you, they threaten you. People, they research about you, even they research about me. I've got kids with a white woman, they start insulting me or the family. I start to realize this thing is in the heart, understand? It's when I realize, oh, this, which is really, understand? We are not doing for us, it's for the people. If you have to do a song, it's not for me. Because if someone starts to be emotional about my song, which means it's his song, actually, you understand? So I love the noise, to be honest. I love the noise. It makes me keep going, it makes me to grow as well. Because if you lie to me, you say, oh, this is how I feel about it, I will never get it right, understand? Because I'll be thinking I'm doing the right thing, understand? But to me, it makes me, that song makes me grow because even people that didn't know me, they start to research about me. Understand? They want to know who did this to Zola. I love the one comment the guy says, yeah, brah, you are evil. You just finished the old man. You finish it. It makes me laugh.
Man, still in conversation with Toasty right here. Show some love and engage with us on our social media platform by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So someone is watching right now and they maybe have never got, to see and hear your music, right? To someone now who doesn't know your music, would you please describe your music but only using 3 words?
How?
Describe your music to someone who doesn't know it, who's never heard it, so that maybe...
What kind of music I'm singing?
Yeah.
I'm an artist. If you come with something, I can jump on it. I do, but I'm a Chrome artist.
Okay.
I was a Kwaito artist, but because of changing, Chrome change, you've got the 3-step now, all those kind of things. I'm a Chrome artist, I always prefer Chrome. I do this piano because sometimes it left you with no choice to join. We say if you can't beat them, join them. So we end up to find ourselves to the piano because of the pressure of the industry, and then we try to be there, understand? You don't want to say, oh, people, because people, they will still calling you, why you don't sing Amapiano? Why don't you sing Amapiano? So, oh, guys, I'm a Chrome artist, I do. I say, no, try Amapiano, and then you change a little bit, understand, to your genre, you see how it goes. But I can say that.
There's thoughts sometimes that come to you, that overshadows the person that you want to become, and they let you know that you need to give up, leave this music thing, it's not working out. How do you deal with those negative thoughts that come to your way?
The difference is, myself, I'm already got my own business I'm doing by the side. I'm successful what I'm doing. I'm happy what I'm doing. The music I'm doing for love, not for money. That's a different, understand? Than an artist, you wake up in the morning expecting the royalties, waiting for the call for the gigs. I don't do much gigs, understand? Because I'll be doing something else that makes me get more money than the music. So I do music for love. So no one can tell me to give up for something that I love, understand? I don't care what people are be saying, oh, you sing in a different way, maybe it's not working for me, but it's working for me because it makes me happy, it makes me keep going in the morning. Actually, I'm really happy because I achieve things that I never thought I'll achieve, understand? To find myself in here is a big achievement because I won't be here if I wasn't doing music, you understand?
Now, how do you find the balance between the two? You know, you have your own business and you're also an artist handling gigs. You have to go perform, you know, at different venues. How do you balance the two now?
Work is work. I've got time to deal with my business.
Yeah.
I've got time to do with the music. I always have a space in between to say, you know, I can't be doing music now. I have to focus on this.
Yeah.
I've got time to say, I need a break, I deserve a break. When it's why I deserve a break, I go to the music. It's how I do things, yeah.
Man, very interesting, man, to share that. So we've got some of the questions right here for you, right, so that you can share, you know, in the works that you have done, right? So now, if you had to rewrite the hook of one of your biggest songs in an unexpected way, what would you change in that song?
That's a good one. But I can answer this way, different way, because what I experienced when I did a song with DJ Dira, I put it lots of lyrics. Understand? Lots, like maybe almost 3 pages.
Yeah.
But maybe you put it only 4 lines.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
So maybe I can go back to those. I can go back and put it back again. For Imalingenile, I can change some of them.
Very interesting, man. For someone who has been in the industry and you know the insights of what is going on and how to mitigate some of the challenges that the industry comes with. So what is it, what's that one thing that upcoming artists, you know, the mistakes that they always do when they're looking, you know, forward to be inside the industry?
The problem of the young artist or upcoming artist, you know, it's like when you get a job.
Yeah.
First, you have to love a job before you love your salary. Understand? Because when you want salary than your job, you won't succeed on that job because you don't love your job. You know, when you love your job, it's easy to work until 9 to 4, 6 to 6. But if you don't love a job, 6 to 6 is going to be like a week.
Yeah.
You understand? To you, you'll be like, I'm doing a week shift. You understand? But artist comes in, he loves the music, you don't expect the money. The problem that these guys they face is a fame. People they are so desperate to be famous. You understand? So if you are desperate to be famous, I think that is a big mistake because go there with love. Understand? Things will happen. Understand? Things will happen. That's why some of them, they now start to be famous. They think they make it. You can be famous on the street and then luxury into it with no penny. Understand? But you are still famous. So to be famous can be famous anyway. But if you go to the music, you are famous. People, there will be this pressure. For example, I've got I'm not going to mention his name. He's a big artist, understand? Oh, this guy was asking me airtime. Understand? 30 rand airtime. I'm sitting there, I'm asking myself, I can spend up to 80,000 to make a music video, understand? This guy is a big artist, understand?
Good numbers.
Understand? He is asking for 30 rand for the airtime. And then I sent the 30 rand for the airtime. I know I sent it for 50, actually not 30. And then the following day asking for the money for the Uber. I'm asking myself, I say, why don't you take a public transport? He said, oh no, my brother, you know, people want to say they see me on the public transport. Understand? That's the pressure. People they put the pressure on you. You put the pressure to yourself. You don't have to be like that. Just be you. Understand? Just be you. If you have it, you have it. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Understand? Because now to live this fake life and pretending that you manage to pay for the Uber, if you you can't pay for the Uber. I think people,
big trouble.
It's horrible. It's horrible. I feel sorry for other people, they're still living like that. And then we look at these young artists, they are coming in, they've got this mentality that, oh, my song is on MTV, I'm going to be a millionaire. That's not true.
Just because you're in TV.
Yeah, understand, that's not true. The royalties, the sample royalties, they are shocking. Understand? It's not like overseas when your song is playing on radio station, you've got the high royalties. No, here the sample is is shocking.
Yeah.
There's no money in music industry. So if we are there thinking there's money in music industry, come with love. We need people that love music,
Love what you
not
do.
they love money for the music, you know. Yeah.
Because the passion is what gives us the bangers.
Exactly. Things happen eventually if you show love, you force yourself like with love. Things will happen. Things will happen. But if you are going there to work, no, I'm just waiting for Friday to get paid. You make mistakes at the back and then you'll be sacked. Understand? Because you are rushing, you want to get your money on Friday. Understand? Yeah. That's what I can say.
Very profound ways, man. Thank you so much for sharing that. So now, as a Kosti man, can you please take us through what are you working on now? What's next for you now? What should people expect from now on?
Yeah, first, my song was dropped last night. Kwamashwede featuring with Makwabe Twins featuring Mr. Brown and Lou. It's out there everywhere today. This morning is everywhere. I was impressed this morning when I saw the Spotify. I can see we gonna on charts. Trust me, we are target number 1 on charts. So please support us and then download the song, share, do the challenge as well. Actually, we've got a prize as well. On if you do a challenge, you've got more views with. I'm expecting more views. When I say more views, I'm expecting more views. So you win like 5,000. 5,000
TikTok challenge.
TikTok challenge, TikTok challenge. But anyway, we're gonna get views actually on Facebook, Instagram. We've got more views more than anyone.
You stand a chance to win 5,000.
5,000 rands, So the competition is gonna from today up to 6 weeks. So we tag us on our social media or Makwabe Twins or myself. You got 5,000 that is on your way.
Very interesting. And, I hope that the Vooka Nation is ready for that, and they will stay. They will be kept updated with the competition as it goes. So before we let you go, man, a quick one: if you would collab with any artist worldwide right now, who would it be?
Internationally? There you go. Internationally, I love T.I.
Wonderful.
I love T.I. If I find myself with a track with T.I., I will just retire because I've made it. He's the guy that really, I love him from the music. I love the guy. Everything he touches, he just goes. Trust me. How he acts, he's doing acting. I love his movies. I love the music. I love T.I. I can say if I find myself there, I made it.
Definitely, you will, man. Hopefully this gets to the right ears and the collab happens.
Thank you.
So if people want to connect with you and find you on the social media in terms of bookings, where can they find you?
We are in social media. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Kosti, RSA, Kosti Music. You check me, Kosti RSA, Kosti Music, TikTok and Instagram.
Very interesting. Mr. Kosti, thank you so much for taking your time to be with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. This was a Kosti right here at Vooka Nation. You've heard it all, man. He has given us all of the blueprint. Maybe asking yourself how you should do it. He has shared all of the information on. All you need to do is to keep up with his social media for latest tracks and what he is up to. So right now, what we're gonna do is to let him go and continue with our daily dose of positivity. Stay tuned and keep warm.
Hey family.
Hi.
My name is Tisiga Mazibugo Shabalala.
My name is Muketi Maimane.
My name is Musi Miss.
My name is Ketsuake Mnguni
on the Vooka
Breakfast Show.
Every weekdays from 7 a.m.
to 10 a.m.
This is where we are going to have our topical discussion featuring various experts from different fields.
We're going to take care of you and it's going to be amazing, man. Right now I'm on the set of the Vooka Breakfast Show brought to you by the Blink-On Network.
Do not forget to subscribe.
That's Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook and all other social media platforms.
Vooka.
See you there.
Escape the ordinary and discover the extraordinary with Swell Appeal Tours. Whether you're a group of friends or a family looking for a memorable getaway, Swellapil Tours has you covered. Our all-inclusive tours take you to South Africa's most stunning destinations, from the scenic beauty of Mpumalanga to the vibrant life of Gauteng and the coastal charm of Durban.
Oh, yes, man. Beautiful and compelling conversations is what we give you right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, man. Vooka Nation, Closely has given us the blueprint, as I have said. And if you had to hustle your way into the music game, what would your first move be? Because young artists, they make so many mistakes in the industry trying to get in there and trying to break through. One of the conversation and one of the things that Closely said, man, is when there's too much noise, bangers are made. Very interesting thing to say right there. I hope that you guys got everything and something you have learned from that conversation itself. If you happen to know any artist who is upcoming, they have to know about this conversation and make sure that whatever that they do, man, they get tips from this conversation. This conversation is going to be cut short for you to watch together with your friends and families and share it across all over social media platforms. All you need to do is you connect with us. We are Vooka Breakfast Show on each and every social media platform. Vooka Breakfast Show on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. On X, we are at Vooka Daily, so connect with us. And speaking of connecting with us, you can dial us in right now and send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. 060-493-3226. That is the number that you need to dial us now. Before, man, because we are left with only 27 minutes till we hit 10 o'clock on the dot. And the conversation does not only stop here, because we still have more, to give. We still have more to talk about. Just engage with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. I'm still trying to get hold and know about the whereabouts of Reese Khumalo, right? Because we spoke about fashion, man. We need some of the insights from him to tell us when it comes to fashion, man, how do we combine or coordinate some of our styles that we have? People buy clothes each and every day and combine and try to come up with some style in a sense or in a manner that they will look appreciable everywhere they go. We have so many events that we attend, or the events that we get invited to. So you would want to tell us, what's that one outfit that you would wear? And TikTok is always coming up with those challenges whereby people teach you how to wear, because we have what we call the double OTD, known as the outfit of the day. That's where people go there and, share how they are going to be looking for a certain event. Or maybe it happens that they are going to the event or a place where you are going, you should get the memo, or you can get the memo from them. Right. So in terms of that, he will be with us. I'm just trying to get some of, the information on when he is going to be joining us, because he's going to be joining us online. So, guys, are you still on that Friday mode, or the Friday vibe in your blood?
Yes, I still am, bruh. I'm like, it's all good to her, bruh. It's all about so we can also go out and mingle with other people, obviously.
Yeah, man, it's Friday. We know that people have plans, and those plans, man, they lead you to having some of the fashion sense. They lead you to be, wearing in a way that, when people see you, they will greet you. Pella, sometimes they greet you the way you are perikati. Come on,
Sana le me tla kenya dintho tsa tla kenya dintho mo begrotmane bona tlhaga man ba bona go bonale la short, even if you're wearing your pair of shorts with nice sneakers and a shirt and whatever, but man, so I can't wait for the conversation with Reese Khumalo, just to get a bit of insight and a bit of knowledge as to what is a good outfit, especially in the winter season like this. I mean, we've been experiencing some cold weather this week. So, what's a good outfit to wear? Can you wear an outfit that is interchangeable, where you can wear it at work during the day, and then immediately go out at 5 p.m. Early evening, to go and check out a few things that are happening on a Friday night like this? I mean, give them para, but get long weekend.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Course,
Do you have to go home and change and wear something else? It's things like that, man. Also, what is a good event to go out to?
Go out to.
It's cold. It's not as warm as it was a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
So I got June. So Friday the 13th. Actually, one understand what is a good place to go out and spend some time. So man, I can't wait for the conversation more.
Yeah. So I'm Riz Kumalo, really from the south coast, Etutu, but currently at Umlazi Township right now, where their business is located. As a founder of a preppy style clothing brand, he started the brand on 2023 and was inspired by South African big brands. Since he was a kid, he was a fashion lover and grew up and started his own brand. His aim is going big. Let South Africa know about the brand, about their style, the fashion. The clothing brand offers stylish, high quality fashion at affordable prices, designed for those who value both comfort and trend. They focus on unique designs, a great customer service, and a strong brand identity to create a standard shopping experience. Whether casual or statement pieces, their brand is all about confidence and self-expression. So right now, just to confirm if Mr. Risa can hear us, can you hear us, Mr. Risa Kumalo? Risa. He's here.
He needs to unmute. He needs to unmute his mic. Mr. Riz, can you hear us? Wave if you can hear us.
Wave if you need help.
Yes, now I can hear you guys.
Or maybe increase the volume on your phone, Mr. Riz. Are we good? Are we?
Yeah, now I'm good, sir.
Okay, but we're having a bit of a challenge.
Can you hear me?
You. We can, but it's a bit far. Like
Oh, Johnny, man, right?
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you guys?
Yeah, man.
We're doing good. Hey.
We are good and thrilled to have you right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, man. Thank you so much for taking your time, to come and have a conversation with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. We are ready, and we've been looking forward to having a conversation with you, man. So just to get straight to it, man, because when it comes to fashion, it's Friday, man. We need to look good. We need to smell good. You understand? So if someone right now is watching, and doesn't know who you are, can you please take them through, a brief introduction of who you are, what you do?
Okay. Can you hear me good now, sir?
Yes.
Sorry?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Riz Kumalo, your boy, aka Pushing P, aka Umshayi Wendwangu, aka Umhlanganisi Wesitishi, Inkosi Yamahudi. For those who don't know me, I'm really from Durban, Umsungulu Preppy Style Clothing. Thank you.
Oh, nice one. Hey, man, I love that. Umsungulu Wendwangu. I love that. Man, I love that. How, more, there's nothing like someone bringing authentic style and individual style to, to the space.
Yeah.
And I love that, Riz. So tell us, man, I mean, Nyaguza Uti, Umtungu Wendwangu, and all of these things, Namahudi and stuff like that. Where does the journey start for Riz Kumalo? And, how do you find yourself being at the place that you are at right now?
Sorry, pardon, siswa butwa manzwanga kahle yazi. Ongiphindele.
So senyasho ukuthi njengoba uthi ushaya indwangu, ushaya isidwadlo, umuntu odila nangamahudi futhi. Iqala kuphi indlela yakho? Where did you start? Uzithola kanjani espacing se fashion nokuthunga nento ezimpahla nje? Uzufike uzithole la ukhona manje as uRiz Kumalo.
Yeah, just to trying to get. Okay.
Riz, are you still with us?
network ngihlala.
Yeah.
Are you still with us, Riz? Uyasizwa bhuti wami?
I still have like a network problem right here. I'm still trying to switch places, yabo.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're still with him, man. Mshayi Wendwangu, right here on the
network
right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. I'm still with, still in conversation with him, man. I'm okay. I think right now you've got a comfortable position, and if you had that question, can you please, take us through your answer, man?
To picky. Unguze msofana akayiphethe into router yakhe phezulu.
Yeah.
Mara siyakuzwa manje, Riz, when are you getting us clearly esayidini lakho?
Riz.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, uyasizwa manje. Bake bakutshela ukuthi ufana
Ngisashawa
no-Uncle
network
Vini.
la yazi bafethu. Ngiyaxolisa kakhulu yazi.
I-network. Uyasizwa manje. Uyasizwa manje, Riz. I think we have some connection problem right here with Riz Khumalo, and he is trying by all means, to get a perfect spot.
Connectivity, yeah.
Yeah. I think that the place where he is, I think there are people. So whenever he takes out headphones,
It's noisy.
yeah, that's why. Yeah, Riz, I think uzoba ngcono if you take out the headset, uthola indawo nje quiet. Yes. Just get a place that's quiet. And if maybe you can try, because sometimes the headphones they can interfere.
Cause problems.
Yeah. We are seeing almost.
Yeah, now I can hear you perfectly. Raz.
So I think what will work best, Mr. Khumalo, is that manga keep my headset. Angithi lapho kuthulile la ukhona manje. Sekuthulile, so that isebenzise i-speaker sephone. I think it will be much better for connectivity, because maybe ama headset now are the ones that are contributing ukuthi singazwani kahle or wena ungasizwa kahle.
Okay. Now I'm good. I can hear
There
you perfectly.
we go. So, njengoba ngisakubuza, Mr. Riz, where does your journey start, man? I mean, njengoba bengikubuzela ukuthi ushilo mawuqala wathi umthungi wendwangu udilana ngamahuli nani iqala kuphi indlela yakho uzuzithole la ukhona khona manje?
Engakusho nje bhuti wami ukuthi I started this brand thing on 2023 which means like few years. Okay. So lento yami vele kusukela ngisayingane bengiwumuntu nje othanda like design things, even esikoleni bekathi khama bengithengele uniform and then ngiyithathe mina ngiyithungisa, edit ama-pants and noma shirts, just uba stylish nje. Yeah, so that's why la nga influence kakhona ukuthi na man I can do this. And my mom ube umthungi but yena wenza le shande lesa traditional,
Yeah. So to umuntu olalele manje, in terms of defining a preppy, how do you define preppy, and how and why did that become your style lane?
Sorry, pardon?
In terms of someone who's listening right now and they want to understand preppy, how do you define preppy, and why did that became your style lane?
Okay. The reason engaqhamuka negama for a preppy style. So a preppy is like a old fashion, man, whereby ekwakuyi fashion eyayirokwa ingane zobani, lezi ezidlip izambane kapondo. So back in 90s. So I was like, mina ke ngafika no athi usina, I think ngayithatha leyanto back abantu bethu bengako-afford then ngilethe kwisikhathi samanje whereby izoba on affordable price but it's still style sesaphezulu and in standard. And like I was like, let's make it this fashion to my people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it to the people, man. So as we've had ukuthi ukhulele eDudu and you are now based in Mlazi, you know, how does your roots influence ama design wakho nje?
Uthi ngiwenza kanjani futhi?
Ama roots wakho,
Okay.
because as someone who's from Mlazi, you know, you are in eDudu, you know, things like that. Ama roots wakho, how do they influence style sakho manje?
Okay. First and foremost, like eDudu amakhaya, you know. So bezivele izinto siyibona kabo TV, and then when I moved from amakhaya to ilokishi, like a township eMlazi, and then ngakhetha another style which sengihlanganisa istyle saselokishini and nestyle sasemakhaya, and then phuma two different things ezakha istyle which is solid, you know.
Yeah, that is very interesting. So, Atsunyubuza futhi, if your style had a personality, mawubhekile bozathi style sakho kusifana ne-personality enjani, and mawubhekile kuya ngawe, preppy, is it like the cool kid in the classroom, or you'd also consider it something that somebody could rock in a boardroom?
Our first slogan, city, your style is our style, which means no matter you see style asakho thina siyawazi ukuthi sikhave. We got those streets wear, cinema formal wear, and then we got those baggy clothes for you know, my niggas, and cover wonke umuntu. We got shirts as a style, and those formal shirts ungashaya esontweni, ungashaya on a like or ama-awards, and then ungashaya uhlele estradini nomngephi actually.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, it's very interesting, okwamanje, because, you know, in the fashion world, there's so many insights that one would go and do their research, ukuthi, their style, you know, meets the needs of the people. So when keeping, you know, with the latest trends, zase fashion, you know, what do you do to keep up with the latest trends in the fashion world?
Actually, mina sengahlala ngaba umuntu we-internet yabo, mele ulalele like ingoma, cause ingoma, that's why thina si-influence kakhona from ama-music video, sithatha khona i-style and si-create, and sibuyele emuva futhi like back in 90s, back in 80s, whereby ukuthi omkhulu bethu babephila kanjani, yini ababe-rock, and then sithathe kona laphayana, si-edit and then give to our people good future. Right now, let's phila khona.
Interesting, man. So, in 2023, mfethu, you were launching, right? And then, in terms of, you know, into that has been your biggest thing that has happened, and the real moment so far, what is that thing that has happened since you have launched in 2023?
So like to be like iqiniso lithi indlela yona ayikho lula yabo, because when I started this brand thing on 2023 around July kanje, kwathi kwadlula like 2 or 3 months, and then my mom just passed away. So it was like from August kuyale on 2024 I was at my lowest, like I couldn't do anything, I couldn't design, but I didn't take a break though. Kuwukuthi nje ngehlisa like i-pace and focus on my money, and at the same time focusing with brain. So inspiration and the efforts, I was like, no man, I was proud if like imkhulula and then go for it and like research. So ngaqala ngavuka ngayithuntuta bra, and then start looking ngaqala ngicreator or like TikTok's profile or Facebook abo Instagram, and then baqala abantu beza, and then thola ama-influencers like abo Nicole, uMbali Dlamini, Lowala Pulazi, and then abantu baqala beza ke kwami. Into enkulu, I even designed a t-shirt for McDonald's as a part-time yabo.
No, that is very amazing, man. Ngiyabona ukuthi wenza into eziningi. So mase sikhuluma ngomsonto into osheshayo and ngiyabona ukuthi fashion nayo it's forever timeless. So awungichazela ukuthi yini lento ongasho wena ukuthi makes i-prep ukuthi ihluke kwamanye ama-brand and then it's what attracts people ukuthi umuntu afuna ukuthenga i-preppy styles.
Like into yokuqala nje it's proper style sishaya ngama colors are different as you can see manje eswethe ngigqokile. We understand the color, it's like powder white or it's peach or it's light pink, and we understand color nje, so I trade ngama colors. And secondly, ama design it's ahlukile as you can see my t-shirts nalawa abenganipostela khona like creator something different. See, we more like on graphic designs team.
Yeah.
Looking at my graphic designs, quality wise, 100%.
Yeah, Nyagozo Kumalo, man. I mean, akukho lula, staying in the space of fashion, and as much as njengoba Africa asho ukuthi niyazama ukuhluka njengoba nawo uchaza khona manje ukuthi amakhala wenu yinto yokuqala enihlukanisayo kwamanye ama brands, right? And then nifaka nobu graphic design phakathi kwama design wenu nje wekeeper zenu nani. So I mean more compare affordability impahla zenu or ama design wenu aya affordeka noma ubani uyakwazi ukuza athi receipt manje ngifuna ukuthenga angisho. So umaintaina kanjani ukuthi impahla ozenzayo ama design wakho abe equality right but at the same time
money mele zibe affordable because say Africa still like developing. At the same time mele ngithope and I'm at the same time angikwazi ukuthopa if like ngizoshaya like high prices abangeke bay afford. I'll stay good position eyodwa kanti if like ngimeet the standard sama citizens ase Africa just iyakhuphuka.
in terms anokusho ukuthi hey ukhona umuntu engisebenza naye mara ngikwazi ukukhipha igama lakhe ngingakaqedi umsebenzi ungakapheli. So ukhona umuntu okuthi i-prep izomgcokisa izomdesignela impahla very soon.
Yeah. Engakusho ikona lokho but sisanda khuluma like si approaching like this week.
Yeah.
And soon uyoshuta i-video and uzosebenzisa yona i-prep style for i-video. Yeah, but noma ngeke mention for now because kuyinto engawenzeki, but I promise on TV prep style so ibona in time soon.
Nice one, man. Nice one. And then njengoba uthi ukhona sesizobona ngeimpahla ku TV, right? Wena ukuya ngawe uKhumalo as the founder of i-prep style, ubani ongafuna ukumgcokisa kulama celebrities now, let's maybe say in South Africa or even outside of South Africa, Africa nje as a whole, ukhona ongafuna ukumgcokisa wena like ongathanda ukuthi yazi ngifuna lo muntu agcoke impahla zami or ama design wami?
Like ngisho oyedwa or like
asithi abayi-3 maybe ongafuna ukubagcokisa?
My top 3 let me see. First one ungaba Naledi Aphiwe cause samncane and usaphambili and she's stylish,
Yeah.
Secondly ngoba i-ghost ama-ghost usetrailer uyasibamba isitayela lapha
nice one.
yakhathaza ashaya kakhulu and Smamani for me.
Smamani.
Oh, I
That's
see.
my top three.
Yeah, very cool stuff, man.
Yeah, man. So manje, in terms of pricing, I think maybe someone they would just want to grab, without even going far, because this is the only chance they have to talk with you in real time. Can you please take us through your packages? Ukuthi izinto zakho zihamba kanjani when it comes to your hoodie? How much is it? Do you have any specials okwamanje that people can, get, going through your social media platforms?
Especially English runner for now, Brazolami, it's stakes are 500. Ukona i-cap or i-banner or i-kotoi, and then a hoodie and t-shirts. 500 the stake. And then there's also ammo price for because currently winter, I mean. For ammo sweater too. Noma ngathiwa iphi design your size noma to remove because we got small to 4XL u-300 and then ama-hoodie wethu ahlukene kayi-2 sinama-hoodie a-350 and then 400 kuhlukana i-design khona yabo because ama-designs awafani but u-350 and 400.
So njengoba usemlazi thina sila eSoweto and uqeda ukusho ama-price, do you guys deliver? Do you courier? Nyakwazi ukuthintana nawe ngithi Reese ngifuna ihoodie mfethu ye-preppy style mara ngisejozi ngiseSoweto. Am I able to get it? Do you guys deliver and courier impahla zenu?
100% Brazil. Like on a week ago, good brand be supportwe abantu bakhona eJozi kakhulu,
Yes.
like 10 people be odela phayana sabadeliver around bathola i-order in time and they impressed bonke, like they really wanna back again.
Yeah.
Brazil order like for more because quality and quality wise and it's different. Like it's hitting different a fabric yonke into its on point for us.
Nice one, man. Yeah, more.
So
very cool
we
stuff.
can deliver like worldwide. Abafethu banga support like Africa yonke and nalapho abakude nami ngajabula kakhulu because le brand it's not global, like it's really mine. It's for the people though. Africa yonke.
Ay, cool, loco. Brazolami, ngakutshela ukuthi, if anyone is listening right here, they would want to get some of the advice and tips from you. But before sikudedela mfowethu, we just want to play a quick game now, which is called Prep or Pass. Yeah, is almost. It's prep or pass. Into mawithanda uti prep. Mawungayithandi uti pass. Right? So, khona lana nginama combination weimpahla la yabo. Wena nje I'm going to read the name or the names. All you need to do is to say prep or pass. So the first one is Crocs with socks.
Prep.
Nakya. Bucket hats.
Sorry?
Bucket hats. Ipoti.
Prep.
Nakya. Matching couples outfits.
Prep. 100% prep that one.
Okay. I see you, Reese.
And then oversized blazers.
Prep. As I said, prep. Big clothes. We hitting on that one, bro.
Sandals with jeans.
Sorry?
Sandals with jeans. Phaqa ne-jean.
Pass for now.
Kanjani kuyinto zakwaNongoma lezi.
Yeah, like ngisafisa ukuthi amandla awakofiki lapho Brazil for like ukuthi sandals and ama jeans angako like
yeah.
But let's hope so in future.
Yeah. And then eyokugcina denim on denim.
Prep that one.
Prep. Oh man.
We really got tracksuit denim.
Yeah. All right. So because today is Friday in Fair too, he 13th got June. It's cold outside, ne? So can you please just give us, some tips of what one can wear on this day?
Yeah.
We to our clothing line, plus.
Sorry?
Angayishaya like kwi-clothing line yethu or just
sinike outfit of the day yakho yanamhlanje whereby umuntu makalalele because sase 4 minutes past 10 manje ilanga likaqali kahle yabo so kusabanda so makushaya u12 ke ilapho abantu bayageza ke bayobona abantu abahle what will be that one outfit you would recommend for someone?
Engakusho nje ukuthi ngaphansi first nje akashaye long sleeve and then bese ethatha baggy hoodie and then baggy pants angishaye iteko and then ahamba ayobangena lapho uzobe svenkile at the same time uzobe fudumele
ufudumele uyigudumela yabangena
straight up
yabangena mfethu so if umuntu ufuna ukuthola impahla zakho and they want to follow you on social media just to keep up with your latest designs, where can they find you?
Really on TikTok we go by the name @PushNP and then on Facebook our Facebook account links with Instagram account which is @PushNP lihlangene lelo gama no space akho lutho phakathi uyabhala nje @PushNP
mfethu siyabonga but before sidedela mfethu uhlobene no Uncle Vini.
Umpindela?
Uncle Vini uhlobene naye.
Kanjani manje brazo?
Naze nafana mfethu.
Hayi lutho baba.
Kaze bakutshela ukuthi ufana noVini mfethu.
I know bro guys.
Hayi mfethu uyaphelele masingambeka nje la mfethu namawele.
Naye umshayo westyle lo ayana nje mhlawumbe.
Yeah, it's someone vele ngathi uyabona mangambheka istyle sakho mfethu ayisambisana naye nje kahle.
Yeah brazo.
Yeah but sithanda ubonga isikhathi sakho mfethu ukusijoina la kuvuka breakfast show. Hopefully mfethu you work on some designs and if maybe you happen to want to do some giveaways this corner lana so that people can be familiar with your style so that we can grow the brand as big as it can, bro.
Okay brazo but vele silinked up ayinkinga uyazi nawe lokho akuyona inkinga but nje ngiyajabulela kakhulu ithuba like enginika lona is Vooka Breakfast Show to come up and like express and talk about our brand emhlabeni nje wonke kwabalaleli bonke abalalele to my supporters and customers nalabo basazoba ama customer abangilaleli njengamanje abasazoza like guys iplate ikhulu kakhulu, you can come and eat a Preppy style buffet so sinilindele ningasithola nje on TikTok, on Instagram, ngingashare nenumber yami for orders and inquiries.
Yes, definitely.
Inumber yami for WhatsApp it's 084 807 8916 084 807 8916.
Very cool stuff. Hey man, Risi siyabonga mfethu and hopefully in the future mfethu uzokwazi ukufika la eGoli and be in studio with us physically. Yabona singahlukaniswa indaba zamafoni nama network nanani so that maybe ukwazi nokuza nane impahla zakho futhi sizibone sizibambe sizizwe ngezandla zethu physically. Yabona, God willing we can do that in the possible near future, my brother. Thank you so much.
Angajabulela kakhulu nalokho brazo lami esingahlela in future nje nginvisite lapho eJozi just yabo environment ngiphathe into zami like
yes sir
nami ngiyajabulela nje like ukube lapho kusho like right now nonke
yeah but without that man, without that being said ube nosuku olufana nezimpahla zakho mfethu
awe ngiyabonga kakhulu bafethu for itho
sure
yabonga
man Right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, that was Reese Kumalo, man, from the South Coast at Tutu, but currently at Umlazi Township, man, coming up with his own clothing brand called the Preppy Styles. Of course, we're going to share some of the information on where you can get, some of his merchandise right here. 9 minutes past 10, is still watching the Vooka Breakfast Show, and it is time for us now to go to City Shri.
Yep.
Hey, Tolo, but before, man, do we have any gig guides? Jive up.
Yeah, obvious. Mphethe mina sister lama gig guide umuntu odume ngongijayivisa. Yes, we definitely do have the gig guide for you guys, so you know ukuthi uya kuphi, so you can just go out and have fun and obviously enjoy yourself. Hey, so right now, before I start off my gig guide, I'll be starting off with a poster from D48, and yes, technical poster, please. Yes, we're starting off with a poster from D48, and today they have Calvin Momo and Uwami, and then tomorrow for the 14th of June they have DJ Sihu, Nolime Crazy, and then Gay 15 Bana Utemba and Deeper Feel plus Menier. So that's the gig guide for the weekend at D48, and then tomorrow we also have the Muffins performing at 86 Public, which is in Randburg. Doors open at 6:30, and you can get yourself a ticket at at Web Ticket. And then moving on, we also have another gig guide. This is for tomorrow. It's called Winter Vibes, which is happening at Chronic 24/7, 25 Bacardi Street in Braamfontein. And then we also have another event that is happening today, and this one is featuring Uzodwa Wabantu, and it's happening at 30 Long Street, corner Kasuri in Campton Park. It's called the Bonjour Lounge. And then after that, we also have another gig guide. Now this one, it's for the poets out there. So this one is happening on Monday, which is, it's called 16 Poets, happening out on June 16. So just before that, we have a poster for tomorrow at the Freedom Station out in Sophia Town. And they have Umek Manaka, who will be doing poetry and fire. And then the last one that we have for Monday, it's 16 Poets, which is happening at John Pub and Lifestyle. So I hope you guys will be having a very nice and amazing entertainment over the weekend. Don't forget that to please stay safe on the roads, do not drink and drive, and don't drink and walk.
Yeah, man, that's how you can start your weekend, man, on a very, very, very high note. You go out there, look nice, man, wear nice, because you know what, you're going to meet neintanga zakho. So go there, man, and meet your peers where you are. Just enjoy and come and share with us how the weekend was on Monday, because man, we share those memories of what was happening during the weekend. But yeah, that's all from us. I think that is where we're going to be leaving it with you. Any last words, guys?
No, I don't have any last words for me. Just stay safe.
Yeah.
Be sure you don't drink and drive or drink and walk. Stay blessed. Don't forget to pray. But for me, Afriberry, also known as Miss Berry Blaze, but to the darker the berry, the sweeter than Tontoni. Imnandi mam nyama mam hlupili tika teken put. Marloko famana mewata koma kahle. Isong wanamane.
Yeah, man, very, very cool stuff. More, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really have much planned for this weekend. But I remember I don't know who was I telling here at work. I think I was telling Tumsano or something. That I'm not really a no, not even kush per se, but I replayed in Chief Rati side. Oh, I was telling TC, yes, I was telling TC. Hore reka man, reka chika reka for man. Karwa tata zela so. So I'm looking forward to the weekend though. I enjoy long weekends that fall on a Monday. And not on a Friday. Friday is useless. Like so I also take a Friday and Sunday and then Monday you have to wake up and stuff like that. But I'm looking forward to the weekend. but there's nothing much happening. I'm going to do my laundry. Maraki, it's chief. Anything can happen. But I am looking forward to rehearsals today. So after the show, I have a rehearsal at 12:30 for 1 o'clock. And then later on, I have Hamanas Kora's rehearsal at 6 o'clock happening at Kochoj Khoza. So if you are an aspiring singer, choir member, someone who loves music in Jawadi Choir, you can come through, pop in, come listen, come join us, spend some time later on and see what maybe you can take away from that. But other than that, like everybody mentioned, take some time, man, and be safe out there. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cautious, stay hydrated, all right? And God willing, you and I and the rest of the team can see each other bright and early on a Monday morning, which is going to be the 16th of June, commemorating, the struggle that the youth of 1976 were fighting for against the use of communicating and learning and teaching in Afrikaans. And we never forget what this day, or we shouldn't forget, rather, what this day signifies and the meaning behind June 16th. I know very Simo society in general, people are going to be out celebrating, drinking, and stuff like that. But even with those celebrations taking place, we should never forget what June 16th
means and stands for.
I mean, I know even in the US they have June 16th or Juneteenth. It's different from what we celebrate in June for Youth Day. So with that being said, from myself, the one and only, always spending some quality time with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Musi Mist. I was so excited, so happy to have been in your presence and in your company. God willing, we'll see each other bright and early on a Monday morning between the hours of 7 and 10. And lastly, Zinzi Elizabeth coming through saying, enjoy the weekend, Mavuga, and stay safe. Thank you for the great show as always.
Yeah,
very
wonderful.
Cool stuff, man.
Yeah, Vooka Nation, man, we always have you covered, man. If you have a son or a daughter and you would like to do a special haircut for them, we've got some of the things that we would recommend for your sons out there, because man, towards June 16 we need some creativity. Show what the young people are for. Right on my screen right now, I'm going to share some of when we started, I told you that I'm going to come back and share some of them. This guy right here, this is what we call supporting local guys, right? We're going to get his contact and, get in contact with him and ask him, man, how do we do this, man? So that Nati Singh, we also want to write Vooka. You understand?
I mean,
right?
Okay, that that, sure.
You can see right there, DJ Spoo with the moffa. Come on, man. This is good, man. Get yourself some beautiful haircut out there, enjoy with your friends. Look at them, and we have Pori right there. I don't know, that's a paper, it's a dye. They make things to happen. But it looks nice, man.
Yeah, this guy
looks nice. There's Pori also, man. Look at how, come on, Madumane. Come on, man. Look at that, man. Creativity.
No.
That is what local is. For local, my goodness. That is big Zulu.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
I think maybe there's two things. There's people that are getting the hairstyles, and then there's also the creativity of the barber.
Exactly. Credit.
So what are we saying? Is it bad or is it good?
It's good.
It's good for the creator and the barber.
It's very good, man.
It's not so great for the one who's receiving.
Thank you very much.
How?
But now
they are doing it.
How is this different from tattoos?
Exactly.
I mean, each to their own. It's subjective. Each to their own. It's subjective.
Big
I mean,
Zulu.
if these people are getting these haircuts, clearly it's something that they thought about, right? And it's something that they contemplated and were like, I'm going for this. I'm doing this. I'm going to put makutsumela mo tlhogong yaka. Ke tlo kenya mo fire mo tlhogong yaka,
Wow.
And Maporisa and all of those guys. But it's not something that I would condone anyone.
I mean, for an event, let me say you're going to see, as it's Casper, fill up.
And you get Casper.
Get Casper
as a haircut.
Imagine looking at Casper, getting a nice picture. You are there for Golden Circle, ne? Casper is right there, and you have his face, and somebody gets a very beautiful picture of you while with their face on your head.
Or even after
and
the show.
you seeing him, it's like, hey, my friend, you understand.
Or even after the show.
Yeah.
But even after the show, maybe it would be a cool thing, like to get a picture with him.
Yeah.
You know, you facing backwards, and then with that thing. Yeah,
man.
I mean, I guess it would be, you would trend.
Yeah.
For a good 2 minutes, you would trend, man. Yeah, no, not 15 minutes. For a good 2 minutes, I'll post that, I'll share, and then but I mean, so can we maintain a week 2 weeks?
But we've seen white people create these ice sculptures that melt away.
Yes.
So
how to get it for a good 2 minutes?
Yeah, even cakes.
Yes.
Right,
We eat it.
Yeah, but it's 2 minutes. But they get celebrated born.
Yes. So who gets celebrated?
White people create sports, ne?
Yes.
That you wouldn't even do.
Yes.
But they publicize it, make it known. So when I say big ups to this guy, and even for the people that are volunteering.
Yes, to get those things.
Oh man.
So that they can showcase his skills and art.
Yeah, no, for the barber, absolutely. It's an art form.
But now, if there's no people, do you think the barber will be able to do what he does?
I mean, let's take it back to America's Next Top Model. You remember how they used to do with the hair when Tara Banks was still the lead, I guess, or the top model, fashion model.
Yeah.
They used to do those hairstyles that were crazy, like creating aeroplanes and different things, man, on your head. But maybe I'm coming from a biased place where I wouldn't get something like that. But to the volunteers, yes, we appreciate you, fair. But I think more props goes to the designers and the barbers of those haircuts and those styles.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
The guys are brave, and I don't even think what they're doing requires one to be brave. But for sure, this is art, and I
yes,
think it has
definitely.
to be celebrated.
No, it has to completely. Yeah. Not too many people
he's
can do
using
this.
a razor.
Yes.
And you can see the amount of shading and all of that.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah,
art.
it's
We should celebrate.
Definitely. It's like you're coloring or you're painting or something like that.
Yeah.
Man. On our YouTube comment section, coming through, Banele Mnguni, our station manager, saying, guess who joined the Vooka Nation? Me, I'm badged. And then Luzin's coming through saying, Kulofelo and Mr. B have been Vookafied. We celebrate you. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out. Of course, Mr. B is a family member, but another shout out to just in closing to Kulofelo. Yeah, man, for joining and being part of the Vooka Nation.
Yeah.
Man, and the Vooka team. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, 20 minutes past 10 and we're about to leave you guys. And yes, support local, man. Those are beautiful haircuts, man. Do it for your kid. Do it for your husband, maybe. Take daddy, hubby right there and get a haircut.
Father's Day.
Father's Day.
It's Father's
coming
Day. You're a father. Should we get this haircut?
Yeah, man, and put Tupac right there.
Maybe not Tupac, but
Vooka.
Mandela.
No, my daughter must get my face.
You.
No.
They're giving, your daughter is giving you the gift as a father. She's gifting you to go to the barber, chief.
Yeah, Shab, I can go to the barber.
And you
best dad.
No, we must write her name, chief.
Yeah,
and get her face.
It's better than getting a tattoo of what
you must get her face, chief, on your head.
But that I can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
yeah.
the Tulani. Now you broke up.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. If there are any fathers who are watching out there, man, would like to wish you, a happy Father's Day.
Yeah, man.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
In
and
advance.
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy
Are you
it.
a father,
Enjoy it.
Mokete?
Me?
Yes.
Hey. I'm a father of the nation.
That's how I'm
a father.
Are you wishing your baby daddy happy Father's Day? I'm asking, are you wishing?
But it's a genuine question.
He's
You
a
see, guys,
father.
it's
You made
genuine
him a
questions,
father.
guys. Like, are you guys wishing? Because your children
I
have
don't.
fathers.
He doesn't wish me a happy Mother's Day, so why should I do the same thing? And
No,
for
be the
me, the
bigger
reasons
person.
why I've been the bigger person in this relationship. You see, when it comes to the whole situation with me,
You
my
are the
baby
bigger
daddy,
person.
nobody will come and tell me I must be the bigger person because you're
Right.
not on my
And then
shoes.
your son,
You've
do
never
you
been
give
in my
him the
shoes.
phone to call
Yeah,
his
they
dad?
talk.
No.
That one.
Do you give him the phone to call your dad and
and say Happy Father's Day.
That's up to him.
Do you encourage him?
He's a kid.
Do you
I
encourage
do,
him?
but then his dad barely answers the phone, so I'm not gonna encourage my son to always put himself up for disappointment. No, man.
TC, what about you?
Happy Father's Day to him, man. Happy Father's
TC,
Day
happy
to
Father's
him.
Day, bana. Le lomeletsa bana bo ntate ba bone.
Aye, these
Aye,
mothers.
these mothers, bro.
Me, until you have a baby mama, until you
Aibo.
have
I'm
a
a father,
baby
me.
mama,
I have
at
two
this
sons.
moment, nobody has a. You see, at this
I'm a
moment, until you have
godfather.
a baby mama, you have no right to comment because you have no idea what I am personally going through.
Ooh, I have.
Not you. When I we like uzingenaphi. Ngikhuluma nabantu abangana baby mama la.
Aye, aye.
But I'm the one
You
who
are
started
ruining
the
Father's Day.
conversation.
Ehle kufanele hambolala Joe. Yeah.
No, more, not my father, chief. I'm a godfather.
Aye, aye,
Humble
women
lad.
are ruining Father's Day already. We are trying to celebrate fathers.
Fathers, chief, fathers of the nation. Aye.
Aye,
And a
boy,
friend
aye,
of mine
I'm a
poster.
motherfucker.
Happy Father's Day to me. I'm the mother and the father. No. You know, that's actually
Post the
funny.
father.
Mr. B, this morning, do you know that guy who always has, it's a podcast. The
Yeah.
guy always has like girls as a panel, and he's the only one who's sitting there. I forget his name, Fugacious or Fugazi.
Is it a US
Yeah, the
based
US podcast.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. Yeah.
This morning I'm scrolling through right as I woke up, and he's asking them questions, and it's an engagement, a back and forth, and he's like, this girl is like, I'm raising two men who are 11 and 12. They are great men, and this guy's like, you're not. You're not. You're raising boys who are going to grow up and be bigger
men.
boys,
Yeah.
not men, boys. Because as a woman, and this is what he said in J, it's some quota mass. But this guy is like, as a woman, you cannot raise boys to become men because you haven't lived the male experience. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And so it goes back to just what you just said. And it's a joke, yes, but this thing of, because no man says, because genuinely in society there are men who are raising girls. Right? And on Mother's Day, men don't say I'm happy Mother's Day to me because I'm playing mother and father. But we see it being being done on Father's Day. And women will
Post
go,
their
I'm a father
father.
and I'm a mother, you know.
We
So I
want to
think
see
maybe
their father.
we're coming from a place of no,
what
besides
we
that,
want.
man, you know, besides being malicious.
I need to appeal.
Yeah. Post the father.
Post the father.
Besides being
More.
malicious, you know, I mean, yes, there are contributing factors and variables where
Yeah.
maybe the guy's not playing his role and is not active and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
But you need not take it away from the fact that he's still alive. Yega Ocho. He might not be playing a role. He might not be playing a role and be active in the child's
He's their
life,
father.
but he's there. No, not like that. Whenever he has a
He's their
malicious. So that's very interesting for me to hear from that guy. Ari. You cannot grow or raise boy children to become formidable men in society and great men in society because you haven't lived the male experience. You can teach them as much as you can from your own understanding as an individual. But because you are not a male yourself, there's certain things they batlang le time out straight. You know, we're not saying all men or all fathers
Grooming,
groom their boy children to be in the greatest of ways.
Yeah.
But that male training,
Yeah.
experience and touch is needed, is vital, man. Yeah.
I'd like to say thank you to my uncle for actually stepping up.
He's their father.
He's their father.
Yeah.
He's the father.
No, he's not the father.
He's the dad. Yes.
But the holiday is called Happy
Father's
Father's
Day,
Day.
not Happy Dad's Day. He's their father.
No,
Post their
because for me, in all
father.
honesty, the reason why I don't wish him a happy Father's Day is that I've tried it once and I was like, oh, by the way, hey, how are you doing? I stepped up, became the bigger person.
Ufuna.
Hey, how are you? Happy Father's Day. Why are you wishing me such? So the way I received it, I stopped. I stopped.
Oh, the man yampiga, but
I
their
stopped.
father.
No, this was almost like 2 years back. I stopped.
okay, but yamvumu to work.
Yeah, he knows.
Because
Ufona every once in a
would I
month. or
ask,
thi-
why are you wishing me that? Because if Mo, you yampiga, Happy Father's Day, you would say,
It's
Why?
not
I'm
even
not
about
shy.
that.
Yeah.
I am
I'm
trying
not.
to create a civil relationship, trying to have a perfect, a cordial co-parenting relationship between the two of us.
give the
But
child.
if he's being toxic, there's nothing I can do about it.
Maybe he
and
wants the
unfortunately, no.
Honestly, maybe he wants the child to say Happy Father's Day, Dad. I don't know when now Happy
but
Father's
you're right,
Day.
you're right.
But in all honesty, okay, that I get. But how is your son going to acknowledge the fact that he has a father when you call once every after 2 months or 3 months?
But it's still it's
So
still,
it's
still
a
his
lot,
father.
man.
It's still-
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I like the fact that you guys defending him, but he's not playing the fatherly
you're not
role.
defending
He's
him.
a father.
He's not
Post, Baba,
he's
post,
not
Baba.
doing his fatherly role.
Bring your,
He's
bring
not
your,
doing his fatherly duties. I mean,
bring the baby daddy's pictures. We want to post them now.
Actually, man, send those daddies,
Then
man.
that
Those
was
pictures.
That is why Straw
baby.
was released ahead of Father's Day.
Aye,
This
man,
is not
hey.
straw. Yeah,
Aye, man.
Baba.
Straw was
You should have stayed there,
Just
man, in
send,
Acrimony,
just send the
man.
baby daddy's picture,
Picture
right
so that
now.
we can post it
we
now.
want to
man.
celebrate him.
So
we
that
want to
can say
hear on
happy
Sunday.
yeah, on Monday, bring those pictures so we can say happy belated
These are the
Father's
fathers
Day.
that we are celebrating.
How?
You understand? We
How?
want to celebrate their father.
Abo baba besizwe.
Hey, a dad of the nation,
Yeah.
fathers of the
TC,
nation.
did they even wish us a happy Mother's Day? They didn't, so why should we bring them? Well, you guys should have prayed about us on the
Do you
show.
want us to even take out the
I want you
messages on the
guys, you
group chat?
didn't. I get a ball. You want to post pictures of the dads. You guys didn't even post pictures
No,
of
you guys
us
are
as
on
the
camera
females,
here.
Konala.
You're on camera
I
right
want to
now.
see. We want to see our pictures
you're
on
on
socials.
camera.
Running with you,
You are not our mother.
I'm your mother.
but the father is both a noun and a verb. ain't it?
Yes, it
Right?
is, Mr. P.
Yeah, so he fathered the child. Can we agree?
And thus the holiday
Happy
is referred
Father's
to
Day.
because there's fathers and there's dads,
Yeah.
Sure.
right? And a whole lot of us, even in our generation, have fathers but not dads, right? Where dad is someone who plays an active role as a male figure, a male role model in the child's life. But it takes nothing away from the fact that that person birthed that child.
Father.
He is the father. He fathered the child, right? And even with all the contributing factors and variables, life here, guys, I understand the baby mama, baby daddy drama, but it still takes nothing away.
So let's wish him a happy Father's Day. What's his name?
Man. He's a father.
More to the father. God forbid,
Yeah.
happy Father's Day.
Maybe it's Tiam.
So Ronabo,
Baya bafihla.
uncles and
Tiam was my son's
and
name.
godfathers.
Uncles, the godfathers, the
Because
uncles.
Zinzi's coming through now. She's saying Happy Father's Day on Sunday
Sunday.
to all amazing dads, brothers,
Shout
and
out,
male
man.
figures.
Shout out, man.
Zinzi, what
Shout
about
out, shout
us,
out,
godfathers?
shout
I have 2 children.
Male figure.
I'm a stepfather, man.
Yeah,
I'm a
Happy
father.
Father's Day to you.
I'm a stepfather.
Hey,
Can
Chief, I
I
have 2
just
children.
say-
I'm a
can I just
godfather.
say-
Happy Father's Day to
Yeah,
me.
as a father,
Tubereka le
step up.
dikgase.
I stepped up, man. You know.
Took up the role, man. Yeah. I'm challenged.
The hangs and the pangs that comes with the
O
father.
tshwara thipa kwa bogaleng monna. O tshwara lelatlha la ntshweneng, lelatlha la Okapaepi, Chief. You are a father.
Yeah, man. I took the hells of the pangs of being a father. Yeah, am I being celebrated?
Ba ditse ka bomo fela since le wena o condona dio tse di wrong. Ba ditse ka bomo gore ba ntshe movie ya straw.
Wo straw.
Re shebe bo tshara
A lot of black women, man, they actually saying Tyler Perry hates black women
men.
by doing that.
Or black woman.
Yeah.
Eman, she
A lot of
she
black
was given
women.
10 million.
No, they
Yo,
say that he
man.
actually hates a lot of black men by making sure that black women always paint black men to not be what they're
Hey,
actually
man, the
supposed to be.
reviews,
And
ish.
then they hate the fact that with almost each and every single movie that he has, instead of basically just showing a nice, strong, a healthy black woman, like mentally, physically, they always show us going loco and delili.
Man, she was given $10 million, man. Hey, ababula abana babatho.
Hey,
no, man,
man.
she's greedy, man. She was given $10 million.
But
$10
yeah,
million.
man.
Aye, man. Hey, Taraji man must wait, man. Aye, man. Aye,
But
don't
yeah,
stro se
man.
unka sithole ke sishebe, aye. Aye,
And
asithole
then
ke sishebe.
Tembi coming through say happy Father's Day to all of Abu Baba. Yeah, guys, we recognize you guys. We see you, what
We are
you're
here.
doing. Yeah,
Or
man.
is there the word all there?
All the fathers.
It said all, ne?
All of Abobab.
To all of Abobab.
all.
Yeah,
All,
all.
not selected,
All.
all.
I
Okay.
selected.
Stepfather.
Men who
Present,
whatever.
not present.
Jazi.
Yeah, bakubambisile.
Bakubambisile.
Ugqokile baba. Ayi namathida ayagqoka hey la ngaphandle. Hey.
Yabanda.
Into ke thabani eyo. Like I so like I can't guys. Like
When
I'll
it
tell
hits you, it hits you.
I'll tell you a story off camera guys. Hey. Hey. It's just
Yeah, man.
nomkhwenyana. Hayi man. Yo.
Father's Day.
Ufumbele jazi it's a double breast coat black. Yo, hi guys. But anyway, guys, it's
bad out there, man.
what's the time? The time right about now is 32 minutes after the hour 10 o'clock on a Friday morning, the 13th of June, Friday the 13th. And yeah, man, stay safe, stay cautious. We'll see each other bright and early on a Monday morning, man. We have to get out of here and go enjoy our long weekend.
Yeah, thank you so much for being with us until the end of the stream, man. We'll see you next week. And it was really nice to have you guys. And of course, you know that the engagement or, you know, the things that we do right here, they don't only end up here. Just stay updated or stay tuned on our social media platforms because we will be posting some of the things that you need to know. From me, Moketi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. And Reberekisa generator. Some of the people, they need that generator. Do not worry. It's a Friday, man. Tabakat. So swiper. Stay safe.
Spread your love.